midsection, but Moxley making the reach for the ropes. Oh no! Immediately attack the neck, the spine. Moxley turns.
Oh, somebody's gonna stop this. For intensity.
Moxley reverses Danielson into the corner. Moxley, well acquainted with the offense of Bryan Danielson.
He's got that bulldog choke on.
I just wore my Blackpool Combat Club hoodie yesterday. What the hell's going on?
Man.
Masa Saito style suplex there from Danielson. Moxley finds himself reeling. Danielson. One, two. Moxley kicks out.
Wow. Bryan had better end it early because the longer this goes, the more it favors Jon Moxley.
Oh, I agree with that.
Bryan knows that. That is fear on his face.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know that the longer the match goes, it goes to the advantage of Jon Moxley.
Yeah, I think on his face we're looking at determination and anger.
Over the course of their careers, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley. Oh, wait, Danielson!
He just threw his body on him.
Think about it this way. If Bryan loses the title, he's quitting.
He is gone.
That's as simple as I can put it.
In his own words, he said that when he loses the World Championship, Bryan Danielson will end his full-time in-ring career.
Exactly.
As Danielson, Suicida, tumbling into the announce positions at ringside.
Oh, they're on the Spanish announce table. Watch out, Carlos.
They may not stay there, so I'd get moving.
Yeah.
As Danielson and Moxley. Atop the Spanish announce table.
What kicks? Right to the heart. Right to the sternum.
Moxley, the thumb to the eye. And no,
right.
wait, no.
Danielson could not take this. He could not take. Oh.
Did you see
Yes, I
how
did.
Danielson's head rebounded off the desk?
Oh, God.
And now Danielson understandably clutching that injured neck.
Tough call for the referee. He's got to be smart here.
Yeah, Jim, that's
Just watch here. Not sure if we can see from our angle. Let's take a look from a different angle if we can.
Here it is.
Watch the head. Oh,
my God.
And the neck. No give in that
The
table.
cervical compression of the spine, the neck of Bryan Danielson.
My God.
And then Moxley. With that cable, and Bryce Remsler doing all that he can.
He is. In hindsight, maybe we should have two referees for an intense battle like this.
You could have 10. Jon Moxley doesn't give a damn.
Okay.
Oh, Moxley taking a swipe at Nigel McGuinness. And that may prevent Nigel from cheering on the challenger.
Look at this. It's like drawing a bullseye on the neck and crashing down on it.
Guys, right now, I'm more concerned about Bryan Danielson's health and the world title. To be honest with you, I just, there's got to be a point to where I don't know.
And now look at Marina Shafir.
She's a lot of opportunity for that man.
And these knees to the head and neck of Danielson while the referee attention is diverted.
She is a highly trained martial artist, knows what she's doing in there, and obviously has no fear or intimidation of getting involved.
And unfortunately for Bryan Danielson, the referee can only call what he can see, JR.
Of course, that's true. You're right.
Jon Moxley got just an evil look on
Now
his
Moxley,
face.
lateral press, the cover.
I used to think when we first started AEW that Moxley had under so much personal inflicted patience, lack of patience,
right,
that he was not stable, mentally not stable. And I believe that to this very day.
The three-time former AEW World Champion. He was the man that carried this company. He put this company on his back. He was the standard bearer for AEW. He was the international face of all elite wrestling for so long. But now he claims that this company has become something unrecognizable to him, that only Jon Moxley can set it right.
Kick right to the neck.
You guys remember Jon Moxley's arrival into AEW, the very first Double or Nothing. Unexpected, through the audience.
Attacking Chris Jericho, attacking Kenny Omega, making a statement.
So Bryan Danielson cannot even get to his feet right now. And so I just don't know. I don't know if...
It takes a lot of guts to make that call, Tony.
Yeah.
For Remsburg to make that call to stop this match. It takes a lot of guts.
There is no way Bryce Remsburg is stopping this match. Bryan Danielson won't let him do it if there was an ounce of energy in his body. Jon Moxley, and I hate to say this, is going to have to kill Bryan Danielson.
I hate to say this. Ouch.
And you know what, Nigel? I think Jon Moxley's willing to do it. After what we just witnessed inches away from our face. Moxley, that look in his eyes.
Guys, he put a bag over his head, okay?
Jon Moxley put a bag over Bryan Danielson's head.
Right. Oh, man, and Jon Moxley laid that one in, boys. Holy smokes.
Now the cover.
Where does Danielson get this from?
It's in his DNA is all I can say. It's the only explanation for it. You can't train for it.
In Danielson's own words, he's not just defending the AEW World Championship against Jon Moxley. He's defending AEW against Jon Moxley.
Of course. That's why I say it again. Bryan Danielson's the finest man I've ever seen wear a world title belt. He really is. What a fighter. What a man. Damn it, this man's getting his head kicked in right now.
Now Moxley looking for a cover. The leg hook, Danielson.
Here in his home state as well.
Almost still uneasy when we get a near fall. End it. End it. I know it's up the wrestler's creed and all that bullshit. But the bottom line of it is that this man's health is on the line. We know he has to get a neck surgery.
We know there is no way Bryan Danielson will quit.
Oh, my God.
Jon Moxley told him. He said, there's no way I'm going to let you die on your own sword.
The game plan, though, is evident in Moxley. Punish the neck of Danielson.
Well, that's the shortest route to a win, right?
Point of the elbow. Then on the spine. On the neck.
Quite a weapon.
And there,
Behind
the official.
Well, that's the element right there that I didn't expect to this severity.
They need to run her ass out of here. That's what they need to do.
And again, the referee, though, can only call what he can see.
I know that.
Are you going to do it, Tony?
No, I said they.
You think anyone in the back wants to do it? No.
Very emotional here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very dramatic in many areas.
Emotion is certainly the word. Oh, he's going to break his fingers.
And Jon Moxley.
You see the look that Bryan gave Moxley after that?
Moxley looking to prevent the label lock, Nigel. Attacking the fingers of Danielson.
Well, I wrestled Bryan Danielson recently in New York City. That was my intention as well, was to injure the arm.
But remember, Bryan Danielson, he forced Kazuchika Okada to tap out to that label lock with a broken arm. Danielson.
Look at the strength of this one. She's scary.
Oh, man, she's
Just
tough.
for you.
You ain't kidding. You know who I'm more afraid of? Jon Moxley on the Rhea Shafir.
But Jon Moxley.
It didn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be this way.
This is a shocking level of violence.
It's your fucking brother. It's your fucking brother. It's your fucking brother.
Oh no, Moxley already on the announce desk.
Last rights.
Come on, Bryan, fight
elevation by the world champion.
I think he may have saved his career right there. His health.
In JR, this is where the masterful technique of Bryan Danielson can take over. Jon Moxley has conducted this match how he wants to. Now it's Danielson's turn, perhaps.
No doubt about it. The wrong guy for the Bryan Danielson fans has led this match. Ahead on points and all that good stuff.
But Moxley out of the corner of his eye saw Danielson on the top. Now digging the fingers and stripping off the kinesio tape, biting into the flesh of the AEW World Champion.
Kidding me?
I don't know what he's trying to prove with that.
What an animal.
He's a vampire.
Moxley's getting into his zone. You can almost feel his comfort level increase.
But Danielson slips free. And Moxley, he was trying to look over his shoulder, trying to get a position on Danielson. But Danielson now.
Fire with fire, they say.
Danielson returning the favor. And punishing Moxley with the kicks in the corner.
Where does Danielson get this reserve from, JR? It's amazing.
Well, these fans help a lot, I can tell you that. He's a gamer, man. I've never seen anybody with his passion. His ability to think through and strategize a match.
Moxley, after absorbing the punishment in the corner, finds himself in a precarious position with Danielson once again hammering down on the neck, and you see Danielson slumped over.
That's a good point, Excalibur. Going right back to the...
Oh, Danielson, spider, German suplex.
I bet he did a better setup. I can't do a setup. We got a gun to my head.
They are behind Bryan Danielson en masse.
You just got to kind of sense that one way or the other, the end is near.
Nobody home. Moxley accelerates. Moxley, stop. The cover, two, and Danielson.
Close near fall. Passionate near fall.
Oh, the gator roll. Moxley now looking for the bulldog.
Well, the bridging choke, perhaps, if he can drive forward with his hips.
When Jon Moxley, in his first reign as AEW World Champion, was challenged by Brody Lee, this is how he defended the title. This is how he put Brody Lee to sleep.
Another physical affair that we've had in our glorious, short, but amazing history.
And now, Moxley, the front chancery into the driving knee strikes. The crown of the head, every time he does that, Nigel, it compresses the spine of Danielson further.
It's perfect strategy from Jon Moxley, and I've got to be honest, for all the vitriol I feel towards Bryan Danielson, I'm not sure which side I'm on right now. It wasn't even just a slap to the face. Jon Moxley is such a dislikable person.
Danielson, though, tremendous submission defense.
Look at Danielson go.
Look
at him go.
Sudden, he goes from walking through hell to applying a tombstone.
Bryan Danielson, my God.
The submission escape into that masterful pro wrestling technique, the hallmark of the career of Bryan Danielson, who I hope, I pray, will continue after tonight.
Take a look at Bryan Danielson's right arm. You can see it's slightly smaller than his left arm. That is evidence of damage to the neck, a weakening of the right arm.
The atrophy setting into the right arm of Danielson. But Moxley,
well, he could take some punishment. Not only dish it out, but take it.
Very resilient, very tough. He looks at every issue as a personal challenge.
Right. Champion and challenger alike to their feet. The challenger, though, seemingly with the advantage.
Well, Danielson's awfully wobbly on his feet here. Oh, look at this. What a moment.
Talk a little trash.
Danielson
Shaking it off here, Excalibur.
absorbing the shot from Moxley. Returns with one of his own.
Whether Danielson wants to admit it or not, he can't take a lot of exchanges. And nobody goes even to their knee. That's how gutty and gritty as they used earlier.
Danielson the first to flinch. Moxley.
Now can Moxley take advantage? That's the key thing. He's finally got the champion down to a knee.
Jon Moxley is in his absolute element.
And this,
Oh, brother.
this is a fight for a championship for Moxley. This is a fight for survival for Bryan Danielson. Uppercuts testing the granite chin of Moxley. As Danielson connects.
The resiliency, the strategy, and the inherent timing of the champion is unreal.
Amazing, amazing man, amazing performer. Both are amazing performers.
I had all these quips, all these one-liners written down for Bryan Danielson. And I'm not saying the other one. This is too important.
The human's heavy bag getting rocked. Referring to Jon Moxley, who may be getting the chance to be the champion kicked out of him.
Danielson said I was going to kick his you-know-what head in. He said it many times. Pretty good blow that time to the head.
There's no question Bryan Danielson is loved. There's a guy at ringside holding a sign that says, "I beat cancer," to watch Bryan Danielson kick his head in.
Shafir once again. Now caught red-handed.
Get her ass out of here.
Cutter. Cutter from Moxley.
See you later, young lady.
Has she already tilted the balance in favor of Moxley?
I don't know. That's a good question. She created many opportunities for herself, and more importantly for Jon Moxley.
She's not leaving. Get her out of here.
She's going, but to answer that question, she has absolutely played a part.
Yeah.
The bigger question is, has she done enough to take it beyond the hopes of Bryan Danielson?
Well, now it's one-on-one, and that's what we want to see.
Back to square one, back to even, starting it all over.
Danielson, some blood showing over his left eye.
Heard the words of Jon Moxley. He said, "This is the real world. Nothing lasts forever. Saturday night, everyone will see the truth."
Paradigm shift, perhaps death right to attempt. Danielson doesn't want to find out. The roundhouse kick misses. German suplex Danielson to his neck.
So close, so very, very close to the 3 count.
Wow.
They are willing him on here.
There they are.
And it's not just here in Tacoma, it is around the world. Bryan Danielson, 100% support. Can he fend off this challenge from Jon Moxley?
We were saying Bryan reached down to some depths of his soul and his heart and come through on every occasion. All the title defenses he's had since winning the championship.
25 years since Bryan Danielson first left Washington. He is back here tonight. Is this the last night?
Some old Okie brought him to Louisiana and Texas, and he got trained.
Kick his head in.
I never Never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be seeing this.
And now the transition. The lapel lock cinched in. Moxley finding himself in some very deep water at the hands of the AEW World Champion.
He's going to tap. Look at the hand. Look at the hand.
Bryan's putting everything in it he's got. Everything he's got.
Literally, his fingernails clawing at the mat. Has to get to the bottom rope.
Oh, he's there.
And Danielson.
Danielson got it.
So
Transitioning.
smart. That's so strategic.
But Moxley strategic in his own right. Turning the hips, getting the right boot on the bottom rope.
Could hear the air come out of the lungs of everyone in attendance as they realized perhaps the last opportunity for Bryan Danielson has slipped away from him.
But Bryan, don't do this. Oh my God, he's going to go for it.
They're talking up Moxley. Oh no, oh no.
Oh God.
I know it sounds like a broken record, but if that doesn't do it, what will?
Moxley can barely get up himself here.
The exposed concrete, the Death Rider.
Here it was, first the block, and then Moxley knew exactly what he was going to do.
This,
Look at Moxley.
this is it. This is the end of Bryan Danielson's career.
Not just yet.
No!
Not just yet.
Moxley's got to be getting beyond frustrated here.
If not now, then when?
What is Moxley whispering into the ear of Danielson? We'll never know, but we will know that these hammer and anvil strikes are finding their mark on the jaw of the AEW World Champion.
Bottom line here, as far as this match is concerned, is that Bryan cannot defend himself.
Well,
He's trying right now.
Yeah, hand fighting with Moxley. He's trying to use the wrist as a lever.
Well, he better hustle because he ain't gonna last much longer at this rate.
Here he comes. He's standing back up, for God's sake.
Oh, look at this, carrying the weight of Moxley.
Switching to a different arm.
John Moxley is absolutely relentless. Unlike anything we've seen in years.
But look at the tenacity of Danielson.
Where in the hell are these guys going?
Danielson with carrying Moxley's weight.
There's only one way down from here.
They're with the air right out of John Moxley and maybe the AEW champion as well.
Yeah, because Bryan cannot make a cover here. Look, he can barely even roll over to his side.
I can't say that Bryan's tank is empty, fellas. But it's down here near the red line.
More than a dozen singles meetings throughout their career. Danielson has the bulk of the wins, though Moxley has always defeated Bryan Danielson inside an AEW ring. Will that trend continue tonight? No, it will not, says the American Dragon.
Using every available appendage that he can.
Transitions again, lapel lock, attempt.
We have never seen Bryan Danielson like this. Desperation. You are looking, fans, at the greatest world champion I've ever seen.
Moxley breaks the grip of Danielson, now into a triangle. Danielson, the elbow strikes to the crown of the head of Moxley.
What a fighter we got on our hands here.
He is in for the fight of his life.
You're right. Uh-oh, floating over here.
Moxley.
Again with the body scissors on.
Now transition, Shuji Gatame.
Danielson escaped.
Danielson slips free. Shoulder catcher suplex, but Moxley rolls through, swinging a miss. Danielson. Again. The third of the match. No, Danielson.
And Moxley got folded up like an accordion, but he still kicks out. He still competes. He is still arguably the toughest man to ever compete in an AEW ring.
Moxley, the lariat.
What a draining night.
A second.
God almighty.
The cover. Two. And no, Danielson.
Target practice. That's all that was target practice.
Moxley. Oh, here we go.
The butterfly, the Death Rider. This time, center of the ring. Moxley makes the crawl. Danielson!
I think that was a 1 count because he thought if they got to 2, he couldn't make it.
Where does he get this from?
Don't make me do this, Bryan. Don't make me do it. You want to do this? Don't make me do this.
Moxley said, don't make me do it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The Scotch-style pile driver. And now Moxley transitioning. Looking for that bulldog, looking to flatten Danielson out.
Danielson's going to tuck his chin or try and break the hold with that free arm.
Man, we've got a lot of emotional fans here sitting on the edge of their seat.
They are baited. They can taste it. The end of Bryan Danielson.
Danielson reaching, looking for that rope to force the break. Oh, but look at his posture. He's fading.
Yeah, the knee.
Danielson's fading. Falls into the grip of Moxley.
Moxley's added the neck. Yeah, behind the back of the neck.
It's over.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Everybody involved knows what this means.
The winner of this match and new AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
The 4th reign of Jon Moxley as AEW World Champion begins, picking up at 400+ days, but the story here is now, in Danielson's own words, the end of his full-time in-ring career.
That was more of a struggle than a match. That was a titanic struggle.
It's funny. This is a moment I've thought about for so long. When it's finally here, it's not at all what I expected.
Oh, and now Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli, and Pac. As if Bryan Danielson has not been through enough.
Claudio's got a bag in his hand. I guess they're going to put the AEW belt in there and walk away. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
And I hope that's all they do. Danielson doesn't deserve anything more.
What's the symbolism of putting the AEW belt in the bag? I don't get it.
No, Marina handing All
right, let's get let's get security. Somebody needs to come out and stop this. They'll put a damn bag over his head again. He's a freaking maniac.
Wheeler Yuta and Darby Allin, thankfully. Thankfully, someone with some integrity, someone with some respect for Danielson, not going to sit idly by.
They've stopped Moxley from using that plastic bag on Bryan yet again.
Those are such evil intentions. Up the head of Darby Allin.
Wheeler Yuta, who's been steadfast in his support of Bryan Danielson, now selects this moment of all moments.
They're using gaffer tape or duct tape to Darby Allin.
Has Yuta been in on this all along?
I'm not so sure. I'm looking at Yuta right now. Look at his face is buried in his hands.
He chose the moment to do it.
And
it's a terrible moment.
now this is, I suppose, the true test of loyalty for Wheeler Yuta. No! No! No!
Get the damn police! Get rid of these people!
Just stop! Just stop!
How much more
Just
can we
stop, Brian!
take? The doctors come to ringside with a...
Come on, Brian! Brian, just stop!
And Darby Allin taped.
Stop moving!
Restrained.
Just stop! Just stop, Brian! Stop!
Darby pleading. Stop! Stop to Wheeler Yuta.
They're fighting off everybody. Somebody's got to break through. Somebody's got to stop this.
This is disgusting. This is...
The private party has come out. They're being held off with us. Jeff Jarrett has arrived.
Not Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett has come in.
And Moxley with Jarrett in his grip.
And now
Oh, no, no,
they're
no.
putting his head in the damn chair.
How much can a man take? Physically, emotionally.
And Darby helpless. Restrained in the corner. And
For the love of God,
did you hear what
some more?
Claudio just called for John Moxley?
Jarrett trying to get back in as best he can.
You got to hand it for Jeff for trying to do the right thing.
All right, now the locker room is empty, and I'm looking up to our left here.
Where the hell you guys been?
Let's go.
They got the belt in the bag, and the cowards are running away.
They're running like spawning dogs.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life in calling wrestling. The worst.
And poor Bryan Danielson, just what a suffering position.
No, this is
What a horrible.
no longer about the career of Bryan Danielson. This is about his quality of life.
That's
going
right.
forward.
Exactly.
This is about Bryan Danielson, his family, his children. This is about Bryan Danielson's life.
They need to, they were bringing the stretcher out. They need to be very, very careful in getting Bryan Danielson out of the ring. Very, very careful.
Yeah, this match ended up being more about the match, the personalities, the men, than it did the championship. Although we do have a new AEW World Champion.
Yeah, listen. I'm really concerned about Bryan because he's, as we're looking at, there's no motion right now. They're getting aboard. Darby Allin, look at Darby's face. You're right, Excalibur. We're talking about quality of life here. We're not talking about into his career. We're talking about, you see, they've dropped the ropes here.
I've been a part of AEW mainly since the inception. I've been proud to be a part of AEW, but what Moxley, what those people did to Diane. I'm embarrassed.
Listen to the fans. This horrific scene, this is it's the worst I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of bad stuff, but not like this.
The orange punch! A second one!
This could be over in record time.
Cassidy, 3 in a row! Reminiscent of Full Gear 1 year ago when Cassidy beat John Moxley, the Tope Suicida! Orange Cassidy is fired!
I think Orange that he's got to try to finish this early. The longer it goes, Moxley's going to get stronger.
That was a new introduction from Justin Roberts for Orange Cassidy, and this is a new Orange Cassidy.
There's Cassidy now using those right hands, driving Moxley.
No longer apathetic. Watch out.
Moxley and Cassidy on our desk already. As Cassidy's right hands unabated. John Moxley clearly stunned Cassidy.
And those are some shots, and Moxley's eyes are glazing over.
They are inches away from us. Nobody is safe. But this is what Moxley has done. This is the fire he has lit inside one of the AEW originals, Orange Cassidy.
We're going to find out how much that Moxley can take tonight.
John Moxley retreating from Orange Cassidy.
Everyone all right?
Oh, brother.
Good Lord.
And that's it. We just started this thing.
You're not safe yet.
You're not safe when the match is over. It could be back here in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
John Moxley turning the tables on Orange Cassidy, driving him into the barricade. The action is spilled over.
Nobody is safe until John Moxley has left the building.
And that much is clear, Nigel.
Correct, Nigel. That's why you made a great detective.
You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to realize that John Moxley has made such an impact here. Look at this.
Moxley and Orange Cassidy. Vicious battle going on the floor here.
See, you got to think the challenger's got to stay away from repeated big shots, big strikes. You get a striking game, Moxley beat your ass.
That's right. There were 3 orange punches to start this match, and then John Moxley had the whereabouts to roll out of the ring.
Well, think about it. It was the orange punches 1 year ago at Full Gear. Multiple orange punches that set Moxley up for that beach break. That set Moxley up to be pinned by Orange Cassidy.
And Cassidy, to your point, has that victory over Moxley for the international title at Full Gear 2 years ago. But this is a completely different John Moxley, Tony.
Yeah, this is unlike any person, any champion we've ever seen in AEW. Chant of freshly squeezed, to which John Moxley has no time for it.
Orange has got a great fan following, as you can hear and see.
And like John Moxley, he's an AEW original.
I love that. I love that term. I love the commitment from so many.
Oh, Cassidy.
Talk about commitment. There you got some.
I don't think this surprises anybody.
Orange Cassidy wearing the red badge of courage. Unwillingly so, perhaps.
And now returned to the ring by John Moxley. And, I mean, think about the AEW career of John Moxley. Nearly 150 victories. Only just over 24 losses. Some of those coming in tag matches, trios matches. Moxley has rarely ever been beaten inside an AEW ring. A daunting statistic, but right now, paradigm shift. Cassidy driven into the steps.
So what about 1 year ago at Full Gear?
And that's
right.
The point I was attempting to make until John Moxley attempted to incapacitate, shall we say, Orange Cassidy.
Right now, Cassidy, blood is all over his face. It's all over the steel steps.
He was holding his neck too, Tony.
As the referee on the outside, checking on Orange Cassidy, checking on his ability to continue, his willingness to continue as Marina Shafir creeping forward. And that boot driven into the head of the challenger.
We saw to the back of our screen Moxley whispering something to Shafir. Moxley then took the official, distracted him, and allowed Shafir to get the boot in.
Classic strategy, Nigel. You know that better than anybody.
And remember, it was Marine Shafir not long ago that actually kicked Bryce Remsburg in the head, sent him spilling to the floor to necessitate a no contest. And it's got to be tough to keep your...
Look at Orange Cassidy inviting Moxley to come in, continue the attack. Oh, that's disgusting.
God, he's opening up. I don't know if he's biting the ear or the side of the head or what.
A vampiric bloodlust. Moxley is uncontrollable. A man with no compunction is a very dangerous man.
And the thing about it is that every pulse, every heartbeat, you lose a little bit of blood. And cumulatively, that could be the end of Orange Cassidy tonight.
Yeah, Nigel, you've spilled your fair share of blood inside a professional wrestling ring. You know that the longer the match goes... Wait a second, Moxley changing grip, looking for this Gotch-style pile driver. Oh! There it is, and Orange Cassidy may be done.
Let's see where the focus is. Is there a cover? Yes.
The leg is hooked, and Cassidy able to kick out, but now Moxley... Right hands, Cassidy was trying to cover up, but now those elbows.
Moxley made a slick counter to get into that mount position.
Cassidy looking to open up that laceration on the head of, or excuse me, Moxley
indeed.
But the longer the match continues, the more blood that Orange Cassidy loses, the tougher this match becomes, the more exhaustion sets in.
Yeah, that's no question. As you mentioned, Jim, that loss of blood can weaken a man.
Oh, God. What the hell is going on here tonight?
Blood carries oxygen, and without oxygen, a man dies.
Well, Moxley now with a bloodied Orange Cassidy, a bloodied challenger, putting him on our announced as it was only recently reassembled. And look at biting the fingers!
Guys, we've seen a lot of John Moxley through the years here at AEW. Nothing like this.
Oh, but Cassidy,
nothing like this.
Desperation on
there you go.
On the part of the challenger.
A shriek from ringside.
Cassidy driving Moxley into the desk, but it just created space for Moxley to land the boot, and you see the bloody head print of Orange Cassidy all over the ring steps.
Yeah, not only that, all over the chest of John Moxley.
As Cassidy struggling.
This is hard to watch.
Yeah. It's like saying the beginning of the end, apparently.
Well, you know what John Moxley told us this was going to happen, Jim. He warned us all of this.
Sometimes you got to believe him. It's hard to sometimes, no doubt, but golly.
Well, it was Orange Cassidy that said, "You have no idea of the danger that you're in," referring to the rest of AEW with John Moxley on a tear.
I mean, Orange Cassidy maybe knows better than most what John Moxley is capable of.
Look at the resolve in Orange Cassidy.
Defiant, frustrated. He's got those clean shots with a good old boot right to the face.
On his knees, defiant, turning and facing Moxley again.
Cassidy.
And not backing down, not asking Moxley to slow down. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, boy, that was in the shoulder. Maybe in the rib cage.
Elbow, rib cage, whatever it was. You see Cassidy clutching his midsection, but Moxley.
Hoist suplex.
Hoisting him up. Now the hidden predicament. Kick out, and now.
Double wrist lock. Not sure if he's going to look for the submission here. You can see, clasping the hands to prevent the full extension of the double wrist lock, or Kaimura as it's also known.
Cassidy showing some great submission defense. Say what you will about Orange Cassidy. He is an incredible professional wrestler.
It's unbelievable. You see the blood on his shoes dripping off his forehead. Oh, that's his own blood right there on his shoes. My God.
We saw it during Cassidy's international title reign. His ability to absorb punishment, his resilience.
Moxley is so motivated when the crowd jeers him or boos him, he gets off on that, I gotta believe.
As Bryce Remsburg giving the count on the floor to the challenger.
Orange Cassidy with 176 wins in AEW, the most of anyone. If 177 would come up tonight, I think it would be his biggest.
I agree with that, Tony. Good point.
On many levels. Look at that.
I mean,
Oh, he wants more.
he is who we thought he was. Perhaps to the bitter end. But now we talked about the reign of Orange Cassidy, AEW International Champion. I mean, to Tony's point, the incredible win-loss record of Cassidy, but he has more successful defenses of a championship than any champion or champions in AEW history.
That's an impressive statistic, but it comes with a receipt. All those matches, all that physical toil on this man's body. It certainly opens him up. Oh, wait a second.
Moxley digging.
I hate that.
Fingernails into the flesh of Cassidy. See the trail up the spine.
Jeez. The evidence and the DNA are there. That's a sadistic approach by the champion.
Look at Orange Cassidy still fighting. Orange Cassidy said, I'm no leader. You lead by example. And he set a hell of an example for everybody tonight. Not staying down.
Reluctant leader of Team AEW. The challenger.
There he goes.
Was just dropped out of the air by Moxley.
Amazing timing to catch Orange in the air and deliver.
Moxley, the leg hooked, and now transitioning
Just watch this here now.
into perhaps an STF.
When it comes to pro wrestling, Jon Moxley is a different species. How vicious that right hand upside the jaw of Orange Cassidy.
And now Moxley floating over, catches the head, has control of the legs.
Took control of the head, too. Golly.
And now, oh, look at this, Moxley.
Oh, I think he's getting bit in the fingers here. At least he was momentarily.
Now,
Guillotine.
yeah, front guillotine. Cassidy could be fading fast, but they're up against the ropes. And the break being called for by the official.
I'm surprised that Moxley so readily broke the hold. The referee got to 5. It would have been a disqualification.
Well, is he going to try?
Looking maybe for a pile driver
From the middle turnbuckle?
Yeah, just ask Daniel Garcia how dangerous that can be.
Absolutely.
Now Cassidy creating.
Sometimes these matches just get scared. Oh, God almighty.
Look at the blood.
What a counter.
Well, the future of AEW hangs in the balance. The violence and brutality of Moxley against the resilience and ingenuity of Orange Cassidy.
Diving DDT just when Orange Cassidy needed it. Now can he capitalize becomes the question.
Taking the fist. Both men are kind of running on empty. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a wrong.
The adrenaline surge.
Cassidy's found another gas tank.
The adrenaline.
Orange Cassidy. Counter by Moxley.
You got to hand it to Moxley. That was a hell of a counter with no time to prepare.
Now Moxley regaining control of the match. Thinking maybe Death Rider. Cassidy.
Oh, just a paintbrush.
Oh, God.
Grit your teeth.
This is not a battle I think Orange Cassidy's going to win with Jon Moxley. Oh, Cassidy.
Oh, yeah, that leg's giving way. Never a good sign.
Cassidy on
Tyson.
Green Street.
Very nearly. As each one of these elbow shots from Jon Moxley further depletes the gas tank of Orange Cassidy.
Look at the smile. The look of the eyes tells the story of Orange Cassidy here tonight in Newark.
Well, that last one really stung Moxley.
second one might get it done.
Moxley down. Oh no, Positor. The roll up and so close.
Oh, this was an amazing comeback. If only for a couple of minutes.
So, fans love this.
You see the face of Moxley when he realized he was back up?
Beach break. Flashback to 1 year ago. No.
That's a good fat 2 count.
My
Fans
God.
really appreciating the efforts of both these men.
Well, the unwitting hero in Orange Cassidy has everyone on their feet in Newark.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait a second. To our right, Claudio Castagnoli. Pack emerging.
Now see, here's what you can do here. If you're Rimsburg, throw their ass out. Well, they haven't done anything. Well, you know they're going to.
Remember, Orange Cassidy said he was going to do this on his own.
Well, looks like Moxley's not going to. Castagnoli and Pack like thieves in broad daylight.
They're assassins. And they can hurt you in a heartbeat.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. Despite
O'Reilly.
It's the conglomeration.
Despite Orange Cassidy's protestations, the conglomeration, even in the odds.
You see, he's out here. Rocky Romero's come out.
Fighting for AEW.
Thank God they have.
Now Rocky Romero ascended to the top, and while all this... Wait a second. Rocky Romero to the pile. But back inside the ring, Marina Shafir. While this melee is going on the floor, Shafir with the case in her hand.
She's going to walk on to the case.
That's Will Nightingale.
Man, Willow's beating the hell out of it.
Will Nightingale.
Orange Cassidy's got the case. He's got the case.
The official's back is turned.
As that case.
That could be
Moxley down.
that close. Maybe 6 inches.
But Orange Cassidy undaunted.
Orange has got amazing spirit.
You can feel it. You can taste it. Can Orange Cassidy do it?
Moxley can barely stand.
Oh, Moxley might be out. Wait a second. Wheeler Yuta. Behind the referee's back. Wheeler Yuta to Busaiku knee. The Death Rider.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match and still All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley.
The numbers game got Orange. The numbers game. Do the math.
The coolest thing about this all was that there was a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
That Orange Cassidy once again betrayed by that man, Wheeler Yuta.
Moxley has surrounded himself with these servants.
Well, Wheeler Yuta with the ultimate payback after Cassidy beat him this past week on Dynamite. Revenge must take pretty sweet and pretty bitter if you're Orange Cassidy.
I hope you're happy, Wheeler Yuta.
Any of you, what's up?
Smack the camera out of the way.
It's Jon Moxley As
Look
if
at this. Oh my
this.
God.
Oh, wait a second. What?
No.
I'm not. Those are the chemicals they use to clean up to disinfect the ringside. And now, look at this! In the amount of orange.
Man, that could,
I've never seen
this ill. Who knows?
Cassidy was gasping for air after such a long match. I'm sure had no choice but to inhale some of that noxious liquid.
And wait a second. What is?
Oh, this man who's out of control for crying out loud.
Page!
The Hangman!
Look at the intensity in the face of Hangman Page.
And Moxley just as stunned as anyone.
What is this between these two men? What a history they've had. Moxley and Hangman.
I like it.
They know each other quite well. Fans are standing, they realize it.
Something big could be about to happen.
There's a Christian Cage with that contract. It's Christian Cage going to execute the contract.
He's got to sign it.
Man, these two guys got a piercing look in their faces.
Well, they were unlikely partners. Christian Cage just laid out Jon Moxley. If he executes the contract, he could pin him. We could have a new champion.
It's not valid until he signs it.
Hangman Page makes his presence known once again.
And now, is this it? Is this Christian Cage's moment?
It's Jay White!
Jay White! The Blade Runner on Christian!
What the hell is going on, guys?
I told you I would come for you!
Christian gathers up the contract.
It was Christian Cage that cost Jay White the match and injured Jay White earlier this summer. Jay has been out for revenge.
That's right. That was the payback right there, too, Excalibur.
This is it. Revenge and payback, one after the other.
But Jay White with his back turned, Claudio Castagnoli and Pac descending like jackals.
We are completely out of control here.
What does this mean for the future of AEW?
That's a great question.
That's the question of the night, Nigel. What does all this mean?
Go, get up!
Well, look at this. The Death Riders bringing their general, the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
For safety.
Yeah, making a hasty retreat.
Correct.
As Jay White and Hangman Adam Page, very unexpected developments here. Christian Cage, of course, you knew that he would pick a shot that benefited him the most.
Well, he put on the kill switch, never signed the contract.
As now you see the Death Riders.
Championship entourage.
Moxley still the AEW World Champion.
What the hell was that?
Who is that? They're commandeering another car.
Who was driving that car?
Man, that was a T-bone attack.
Commandeering, they're stealing a freaking car. Making their getaway.
Death Riders are out of
You're
here.
done! Where are you fucking going? Let's end this shit right now!
Darby
Allen!
God almighty. What a chaotic night. What a great night.
It's been unbelievable.
I want some answers.
Throwing himself right at Moxley.
Yes, they did the right thing. Go after the champion.
Now,
3-on-1.
yeah, Jay White, Hangman Page, and Orange Cassidy seemingly united for the moment. And this is what he was asking for. Jon Moxley out of the equation. Remove him. Oh, wait a second. Now, Cassidy has disrupted the announce desk to our right.
I'm more concerned about the announce desk to his immediate left.
Let's see, but look at this. They are just hammering away at Moxley.
We're going to try to put Moxley out of this match quicker than not.
Wait a second. Claudio Cassidy.
There you go.
Wheeler Yuta trying to bail Moxley out, coming throughout the crowd.
They are bailing Moxley out.
And now the action spilling over the barricade. And
They need to go get him a count out. Moxley's going to retain the title.
is this match now?
Is that the case? I mean,
I don't think there are countouts in the four-way
you may
match.
be right.
I don't think so either.
What the hell? Go get him.
Look at Marina Shafir now becoming involved.
She's a dangerous woman, JR.
She is. You don't ask her to make no biscuits.
And Claudio Castagnoli pairing off with Hangman Adam Page.
Oh.
As Cassidy clutching his throat. Now, I mean, it's a four-way match. There's no disqualifications. And Moxley and his Death Riders making liberal use of that fact, JR.
Yeah, they sure are taking the liberties as they can based on the rules of this engagement.
Yeah, Jon Moxley right now is taking. Well, look at this. Claudio's involved in all this.
So it's really Yuta and Jay White trying to fight off Castagnoli and Yuta.
This is a team. This is a team against three men.
And Moxley, you see with an abrasion.
Where the hell did everybody go?
Here they come over on the other side, JR.
That abrasion on Moxley's left flank, left shoulder.
I see that.
As now security trying to intervene, trying to keep the Death Riders out of the fray.
Moxley would be well served to try to win it right here, right now.
Yeah,
you got the opportunity.
You got Hangman and Jay White across the arena. As now Moxley mocking Orange Cassidy. Maybe not a wise strategy.
Boom. These are not mocking kicks right now, Excalibur.
Now Moxley driving the flat of his boot into the side of the head. Cassidy takes himself out of range, out of harm's way.
And Moxley going to chase him out.
He's going to put Moxley's going to put Orange right back in the fray, right back in the count.
JR, we talked about earlier about Kazuchika Okada and how elusive a victory, a singles victory is over Okada. The same could be said of Moxley. Only a handful of men have beaten Jon Moxley inside an AEW ring, and Orange Cassidy is one of them.
And don't think that Moxley will soon forget that.
Talk about defiance.
Hands in the pockets, but wait a second. Moxley caught on the orange punch. The orange punch, and now Hangman Adam Page with the assist from Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
Good God Almighty, are you kidding me? I've been witnesses to car wrecks that are less combustible than that. Good Lord.
Okay, so they've taken him out. Who's going to get the win here?
Hangman, the cheap shot on Jay White.
Smart move.
I think the truce is off.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, with Jon Moxley effectively eliminated from this match, it now becomes a three-way. Moxley, he does not have to be involved in the finish.
Almost had a dead eye right there.
Deadeye attempted, Uranage attempted by Jay White. Remember, Jay White, 5 career victories over Hangman Adam Page in their 6 meetings.
Well, it's due to turn around. And if it does, we got a new champion.
And the fallaway slam into the corner. And now Hangman the cover to Jay White there to break it up.
This is what's great about a four-way match. Even a three-way match. Another guy in, can save it.
Now Hangman digging his thumbs into the eyes of essentially Jay White.
God.
Jay White going to that middle turnbuckle, courtesy Hangman.
And ain't layered with barbecue sauce. That's hard to eat.
Now another cover on Orange Cassidy. Hangman Adam Page.
Got a near fall.
As
He's pushing him.
What do we got?
Look at this, Christian Cage. Remember, in the patriarchy, in that briefcase, Christian Cage has that contract for the AEW World Championship that he can execute at any time, JR.
Exactly, and he's just opportunistic enough to do it tonight.
Of course he is. Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah, imagine if the AEW World Championship finally torn from the grasp of Jon Moxley, but then it goes back. Wait a second, that's Hook. Watching Christian Cage. Hook.
Oh, wow.
The victory last night on Rampage over Christian's young protege, Nick Wayne. But it seems like Hook's business is far from over with Christian Cage. Remember, Christian responsible for that injury to Taz.
Christian's a low-life, man. He'll take advantage of any situation that comes about. He's pushing him.
What do we got?
Look at this, Christian Cage. Remember, in the patriarchy, in that briefcase, Christian Cage has that contract for the AEW World Championship that he can execute at any time, JR.
Exactly, and he's just opportunistic enough to do it tonight.
Of course he is. Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah, imagine if the AEW World Championship finally torn from the grasp of Jon Moxley, but then it goes back. Wait a second, that's Hook. Watching Christian Cage. Hook.
Oh, wow.
The victory last night on Rampage over Christian's young protege, Nick Wayne. But it seems like Hook's business is far from over with Christian Cage. Remember, Christian responsible for that injury to Taz.
Christian's a low-life, man. He'll take advantage of any situation that comes about. And maybe we can't blame him. Maybe we can't blame him because of the money that the tie is worth.
Yeah, we saw another low-life in MJF earlier. 50 rakes right down there with him.
Almost a race for the bottom between MJF and Christian Cage. But now Hangman Adam Page, though, with the advantage. Orange Cassidy sending him into the barricade.
Well, Jon Moxley, by the way, as you can see, fans, still down and out here because he's not made his way towards the ring at all. I don't know if he's going to be out the rest of the match or not.
Yeah, Moxley is to the right of our announce position. He's clutching the back of his head in the remnants of the announce desk.
He looks out of it. Looks really out of it. Page
sending Jay White now into the barricade.
We'll remind the fans that barricade is an LED board on the far side, so that's even harder than most.
Yeah, that doesn't move.
No, it does not. No,
not an inch.
It doesn't sell, does it?
Hangman Adam Page now back into the ring with Orange Cassidy. Punching in. Clothesline in the corner. Fans here in Orlando are chanting Swerve's house.
See, here's the thing about this is that you got to get your business handled as quickly as you can because the longer one extends the match, it allows the other guys to regroup and get back in it.
Exactly.
And Hangman, he cannot afford to get rattled by these fans. He has to keep his focus on the AEW World Championship. He can't let those thoughts of Swerve Strickland creep back into his mind.
Yeah, with Jay White trying to get back into this, it is a one-on-one, as you could plainly see.
Cassidy, though, flying off the top, the elbow. Swing by Hangman, Cassidy. Now, DDT attempted, Hangman counters. No, Stun Millionaire.
Now Jay White back in.
Jay White looking for that cutthroat suplex. Swings around, Cassidy. Nope, good block. There's the cutthroat suplex.
Oh,
swing and a miss by Hangman Adam Page.
Swing and a miss indeed.
Jay White is just quick as lightning.
He certainly is. We've talked about.
He's like a slinky. He's always in position to do something to hurt you.
A rare Hurricane Rana there by Jay White. And we've talked about Jay White's reputation as one of a tremendous counter wrestler, but Jon Moxley in from behind the knee. And now Orange Cassidy looking for beach break. No. Pulls through the PK from Orange Cassidy.
Jon Moxley's bleeding in his back.
In the back of his head as well.
Oh, the cutter from Moxley.
He's got abrasions on the back.
I noticed that Moxley was clutching the back of the head. I didn't see the blood, and that's why But now Moxley back into this match, ready to defend his AEW World Championship.
I love this combination. I love these two guys beating the hell out of each other for something that is so vital.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone bleed in the back of their head like this. My God.
Yeah, Moxley, he was powerbombed onto that desk, perhaps even clipping the monitor. Or who knows what on the way down, but right now Moxley trying to pour it on, but Hangman undeterred, but Moxley likewise. Orange Cassidy charging in. Cassidy sent up to the apron. Moxley just leaped up.
There you go.
Left up, the roll up and
High stack almost won it.
Blade Runner. Moxley reverses two. Jay White able to break free. High boot.
Man, well placed.
Dragon screw. Oh, but Jay White turned his attention back to Hangman for a moment and paid the price.
Back and forth these guys go. My God. Oh!
Moxley DDT'd by Cassidy.
Moxley stays on the attack, Excalibur. He stays on the attack and continues to deliver strikes of significance. Strikes of significance. That's a key term to keep in mind.
But in this four-way setting, Moxley caught by Orange Cassidy. All four men down. The physicality of this main event match evident on all the combatants.
You got to wonder as we head towards a brand new year if it will be the Death Riders still in charge, or maybe members of AEW rise up and one of these other three men will be a champion.
Now,
What?
Orange
Now
Cassidy
what?
finding himself up. No. Almost like a reset as Cassidy goes down and Jay White
With an adrenaline rush, trying to get everything he can while he can.
Jay White's a fighter, guys. Look at this.
certainly is. White knows that the odds aren't in his favor. And Hangman discus lariat. Moxley maybe out on his feet. Deadeye! Moxley goes down. Orange punch.
Wow.
But wait, Jay White. Blade Runner attempted. Cassidy slipped free.
Everybody's pulling up their A material.
Yeah, couple of orange punches. He's got him alone.
As Cassidy now DDT. Moxley went for the double underhook, went for the Death Rider, but instead, orange punch. Moxley's down.
Third one.
Cassidy, two, no.
Hangman pulls the referee out.
Well,
That's one way of getting it done, right?
yeah.
Hangman disrupting the count.
It may not be ethical, but who said this was an ethical match?
Exactly.
As now, Orange Cassidy, perhaps in the sights of the Buck Shot Lariat. Jay White taken down by the boot of Hangman.
Let's get ready to do another one here, Excalibur.
Buck Shot for Jay White. Oh, but Moxley. For that got stop punch. Another Deadeye. A second Deadeye.
What is Hangman doing? Oh, he wants to position John Moxley for another buckshot.
Wait a minute, hey.
Wheeler
Yuta
grabbing the boot.
Somebody stomp his head in the dirt.
And Marina Shafir past Moxley the chair. Hangman the boot in the face.
Here comes.
Buck Shot.
That should do it. That should do it.
The Hangman
No referee pulled him out.
hoisted by his own petard. And Orange Cassidy in from behind the roll. 1, 2, no.
Paul Turner's come in.
At least he was paying attention to him. And he came in to do his job, do somebody's job.
Low blow.
But Jay White, he turned his back on Moxley. Lured him in. Jay White lured in Moxley. The leg is hooked. The cover is made. Oh, but Yuta.
What the hell is going on here?
It's the Death Riders. It's like I've talked about. Moxley has the advantage as long as Yuta's around, as long as Claudio's around.
Well, they didn't write the rule book. There's rules that They should have been here too.
Is John Moxley ever going to kick out? We will never know.
Marina's in the ring. You can see her in the ring on your screen.
It's Shafir.
And the fans loved it.
It was reactionary.
Watch out. Yuta. Blue Psycho knee. The Blue Psycho knee on Jay White, and now Hangman.
Turned into a damn handicap match.
Moxley now. Death Rider on Jay White. And look at this. Claudio Castagnoli picking up Bryce Remsburg. The count. 2, 3.
Winner of this match and still AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Moxley and his backup got the job done. Everly, I ain't saying that.
I hate to tell you I told you so, but I knew this would happen. As long as there are Death Riders watching John Moxley's back, he may be the world champion for a long, long, long time.
The best chance that Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Adam Page had in this match was when Team AEW presented a united front against John Moxley. When they followed the game plan that Orange Cassidy pleaded with them to observe. But it was when the infighting took place that the match fell to Moxley's hands, just as he predicted, JR.
Yeah, exactly right. And I'll tell you, you're right about the long reign. As long as the odds are stacked in Moxley's favor, as they seem to be on a consistent basis, he can be the champion for a decade.
Yeah, Claudio's got a chair, so this is not ending right here. The match is over. He's still the champion, for crying out loud. What is he trying to prove here now?
Jay White.
He's the helpless. He's getting double teamed.
Whoa! Holy smokes!
I think business is about to pick up.
I didn't know they were here.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, they've not been medically cleared. They're supposed to be out of action for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they told John Moxley, they told the Death Riders, it's not over, we'll be looking for you. Absolutely.
And a lot of fighting tonight here at AEW.
The fight that the Death Riders brought on themselves. Look at Cash Wheeler! Holy smokes!
And now,
We're here. Look who is stepping in the ring across from John Moxley. Look at the eyes of Copeland.
Yeah, you got to wonder what's going on in Adam's mind right now. He's not back for the hell of it. I can promise you that. That's not his style.
Oh, what a moment. What a moment to end our year on.
And standing on a spear.
And Christian Cage dismayed at what is playing out before his eyes. Oh, wait, Copeland. Oh, he's breaking off a piece of that chair.
He got his own weapon there. He created a weapon.
And look at this. John Moxley, too, can play this game, too. Can lay out the violence.
Maybe this is the AEW John Moxley was looking for.
Or maybe it's the AEW that Moxley didn't want to have any part of.
Claudio Castagnoli trying to free his general, trying to free the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Good point. Just don't forget, he's still the AEW World Champion.
Moxley! Moxley! You look at me when I'm talking to you, kid!
Kid.
Yeah, I called you kid because you were growing pubes while I started doing this.
Wow.
You're all mine! Rated FTR, we're taking it all.
Battling it out live here tonight.
John Moxley, what about that?
Cutter right there. And again, just to touch on that blood, a lot of blood out of the champion's ear, left side. You know,
an
Hobbs
unusual place.
Yeah, exactly. He was getting bit by Hobbs.
Unusual place to be bleeding from in a professional wrestling match. Powerhouse Hobbs biting the earring out of the ear of John Moxley.
Look at that ear, dude. I mean, taking a page right out of Mox's book with that viciousness.
John Moxley, the man who has held the AEW World Championship hostage since defeating Bryan Danielson this past October. Now perhaps in the most trouble yet of his fourth reign as AEW World Champion, Tony.
I don't think it's perhaps. I think without a doubt he is. And John Moxley's had quite a reign. 95 days as our champion.
Hobbs sent to the floor. Marina Shafir behind the referee's back, using the heel of her boot into the side of the head.
And Marina's been just stewing out here on the outside, trying to find an opportunity to do something to Hobbs, and that was it.
Moxley and Hobbs. Every time we see Moxley come near our desk, the hairs on the back of my neck, Tony,
I know,
stand straight up. Right now, Moxley going back to work, looking perhaps for the Death Rider on Hobbs.
That's exactly what he wants. Look at the power here.
Yeah, the power of Hobbs, the broad back of Hobbs preventing Moxley from cinching in the grip, and the shoulder block once again sends the champion to the mat.
Yeah,
tough to do that to a guy the size, Shivani, of Mox, but what power by Hobbs.
I know, but again, the champion tried to pop back up, but he could not.
Taz, it's that football background, that first step explosion that Powerhouse Hobbs possesses.
Sure thing, and he's coming right now.
Wow. Oh, Moxley's back up.
Moxley up to his feet, but Moxley might be out on his feet. He gets up, perhaps just out of instinct alone, as Hobbs once again into the corner. And remember, it was very similar circumstances. Hobbs with Moxley in the corner. Hobbs hitting his knee on that middle turnbuckle, which exploded that patellar tendon.
Then he went down to the floor, could not get back up. Remember it well, it was in Jacksonville, Florida.
As Moxley, boot to the midsection, the double underhook, went to kick the leg, but Hobbs reverses. Hobbs.
Oh, man, the champ's in trouble.
Dangerous slam from Powerhouse Hobbs. 1, 2, no!
And Alex Coach, you got to stay on him here, Powerhouse. Stay on him.
Fans, remember, coming up this Saturday night, Collision Texas death match between Hangman Adam Page, Christopher Daniel, deeply personal match, plus Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii for the Continental Championship. Right now, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Well, counter right there.
Power slam, but Moxley transitions. Jujigatami, the cross arm breaker, center of the ring.
What a counter by Moxley. Unbelievable.
Hobbs trying to bring those arms together. But again, easier said than done, Taz, especially slickened with the blood of Moxley.
Absolutely. That bicep is being torn up right now with this Jujigatami, this cross arm breaker.
As Moxley, he went to adjust his position, but Hobbs was able to clasp his fingers together and now diving towards the ropes, finding the relief of the rope break from the official Paul Turner.
Well, it was a good way to counter out, stacking up Mox and then getting to the rope. Whoa. Referee stopping because the man was in the ropes.
Hobbs was in the ropes. The referee called for a clean break, but look at a psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta!
For crying out loud.
That snake!
Referee never saw it.
Not at all.
That snake, Wheeler Yuta. Paul Turner, his attention diverted by John Moxley.
That's the best thing we can say about Wheeler Yuta is snake.
As Moxley now, perhaps the path clear. No! Hobbs, a spine buster!
Tough spine buster right there by the challenger. Can he do it? Can Hobbs make history right here?
John Moxley with only 14 singles losses in his AEW career. Perhaps on the verge of his 15th.
Wants that backbreaker, but nice counter with that rear naked choke.
The choke is cinched in. Hobbs makes it to the ropes. But Shafir! The briefcase, the referee didn't see it. Moxley, the roll-up, not like, Hobbs kicks out. Hobbs kicks out.
Strong legs.
Strong legs. but can he survive
That
the
might be
paradigm
it.
shift?
He's got him.
Two.
Got him.
Oh, Hobbs is out.
Rear
Hobbs
naked
is
choke.
out again. No, the bulldog choke this time.
Sitting through with that bulldog choke, too.
Jon Moxley, the bulldog choke is cinched in, and Hobbs goes out. Jon Moxley.
Got choked out. Yeah. Nothing you can do with that.
And still, All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Taz, walk us through the mechanics of what we just witnessed. Hobbs took 2 consecutive blows to the head. The briefcase. The death. Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Excalibur, look at this. Oh, my God. This is bad for Hobbs.
The Death Riders just swarming Powerhouse Hobbs.
I mean, Hobbs put the champion through hell in his hometown, but now he's about to go through hell himself.
We see a bloodied but victorious Jon Moxley is now the Death Riders.
We've seen what they've done to Orange Cassidy, what they've done to Bryan Danielson. And I'm afraid to even think what they're planning to do.
Look at that to the
Hobbs.
knee.
Oh, they're going
that
to the
was
knee.
the surgically repaired right knee of Powerhouse Hobbs. Moxley knows that better than anybody. It was the match with Moxley that Hobbs ruptured that knee.
Yeah, and you see that the brace is being ripped off by Claudio, that big knee brace, to expose that injured knee, the surgically repaired knee, I should say.
And you heard the reaction throughout this match, this Cincinnati crowd in support of Jon Moxley, but even they can't condone what he's doing here tonight to Powerhouse
They're trying
Hobbs.
to end his career is what they're trying to do right now, and they may be successful at it.
I think you're right, and that steel chair is wrapped across that surgically repaired knee. Oh, my God, no!
Oh, no! Copeland, though, strikes first, the elbow. Moxley returns fire, and the exchange breaking out center of the ring.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to start with a lockup and a headlock reversal, so this is kind of on brand.
Well, Taz, I mean, Moxley, he's vowed to break Copeland's neck to end his career, to put him back on the shelf.
He's testing the jaw of Cope, and Cope is rocked.
Moxley steals himself, and he drops the challenger.
Oh, almost knocked the next word out of his mouth that time.
Oh, now Moxley down to a knee.
Man.
Won't be the last time.
Jeez,
Guys are bringing it.
Taz, these type of prolonged striking exchanges, not something very familiar to Copeland.
No, Cope, that's normally not his style, but obviously he can throw. But this takes a lot out of you guys. I'm telling you, when you do this takes a lot out of each man.
Cardiovascular
Yeah,
wise, you're talking about, Taz.
Correct.
You're right.
Correct.
Yeah, and you can see it. Cope could barely stand. There he is. Wobbly, but back up.
Then you can hear that, the flesh on flesh. It's almost sickening.
Well, Mox was cursing at Cope, and Cope got pissed, I think.
Jeez. What a slugfest.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Tony. And there is a hush that has fallen over the arena here in LA. The expectation, the anticipation, all leading to this moment as Copeland escapes the pile driver. Moxley once again vowing to break the neck of the challenger. Moxley put on the bridge.
You had to know, excuse me, Excalibur, you had to know that was going to be the focal point of the offense of Jon Moxley, the neck of Cope.
Taz, we talked about it earlier tonight. That once that injury history is out there, a lot of your opponent's homework is done for them. But
Yeah. Whoa.
Copeland off the top rope to the floor. And I think back to Las Vegas. I think back to Copeland on the steel cage.
Right.
A leap from the top of the steel cage is how he broke his leg. 6 screws, a titanium plate. And Copeland, he fought through that injury. He won that match that night.
And now just throwing caution to the wind to go up top again, Excalibur.
But Moxley up to his feet. Nice drop step by the champion.
Got that rear choke in there, very tight. Excellent by Mox. And you see Cope, he was trying to keep that arm across the throat from getting choked out.
Pile driver attempted. Copeland backing his way to the ropes and sending the champion over the top to the floor.
Opportunity is here right now, JR, for Cope.
Doors open a little bit anyway. After what we've seen tonight in this amazing pay-per-view event, you just got to wonder what it's going to take for one of these two men to win and beat the other here tonight.
JR, you've known Cope professionally longer than most. Are you surprised by the risks we're seeing him take here tonight in the early going?
Absolutely. Is it worth the risk? That's what I'm wondering. I signed Cope many years ago, and his head just bounced off the ring post, which is not a good sign.
Brutal.
Now Moxley with the arms.
Oh, God, that's a great way to tear someone's pec or blow out their AC joint in their shoulder. I think that's what hit his collarbone or his shoulder.
Fractured clavicle. I mean, there's so many disastrous things that could happen with an impact like that.
You guys noticed the fingers of Cope. He kept moving them around.
Since I'm going to see full circle of Cope.
Yeah, what he said to you was, as you know, JR, you saw the beginning of his career, now you're fixing to see the end of it. That's basically what he said, correct?
Basically, you're right, Taz. Exactly. And it doesn't make me feel no peaceful, easy feeling, let me tell you.
A few more expletives peppered in there, but no. The rated R superstar having his skull bounced off the steel barricade at ringside.
We are watching two great world champions at the end of what has been a just tremendous program. And again, Copeland, I'm not so sure how much more he can take to that neck.
Cope, over the course of his Hall of Fame career, 11-time former world champion.
Look at this.
2-time former TNT champion. Is
shot right in front of us here, guys. Careful. Maybe not.
Well, I mean, anytime Moxley is prowling around.
Moxley has no conscience.
Absolutely not.
None whatsoever.
Going after that neck, man. It goes right towards the esophagus area and the Adam's apple area.
Yeah, point of the elbow delivered directly into the throat of the challenger.
Moxley's an angry man, guys.
And dangerous and unpredictable.
Incredible. Incredible. And that's why he's the champion. Oh, boy. Neck breaker maybe on the apron. Could be.
It is, Taz. And that is disastrous for Copeland. Moxley, I mean, the word was out from the get-go. He was going to target Copeland's neck. He's done exactly that. Now the cover.
Near fall. A dangerous near fall on Cope, who is trying to fight back. Cope needs a big break. He needs Moxley to miss something, Taz.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because there's not much offense in Cope right now. He is attacking the neck of Cope and the spinal cord with that knee first in the spine, guys. That's what he did before he put this neck break on.
But yet wrenching the head of Copeland at very unnatural angles as Cope rolling to the apron.
His eyes, man, I looked at Copeland's eyes, man. He just looked like he don't even know where he is.
And he may not.
Yeah, he might not, because I was going to say, JR, sometimes when you're in that much pain, you kind of lose your bearings. It's kind of wild, man.
You put it on automatic cruise control, if you will.
Yeah. Good job by referee Bryce Remsburg. He will read you the riot act. You don't play games, no matter if you're the champion or not.
Oh, but vicious cross faces being delivered.
Well, these are nasty.
Yeah.
These are, any way you want to describe it, they're nasty.
I made a living with those, and you know they can get you a lot of wins.
I saw you make a living with those, Taz. You were awesome. But those wrench the neck, snap the neck, side to side.
They do, and it affects the bridge of the nose, which affects the breathing.
Moxley, just a stomp
right on the
midsection.
throat.
Yeah, the chin, or the shin, placed below the chin.
Full court press, JR, on the neck, throat region.
One area of expertise, one area of focus. That's the neck of Cope. And look, there's nothing in those punches.
Oh, but Moxley driving the boot into the head of the challenger.
There's something in his kicks, in his stomps.
Look at this, driving the knee in between the shoulder blades, pulling back on the hair. Copeland, he is down, and he is not out. As we mentioned, 11-time former world champion, never been to the top of the mountain here in All Elite Wrestling, but finding out the hard way, JR, what
it's not an easy road, is it? It's not an easy road, Excalibur, to get to the top of the mountain. And man, Moxley's having a good night.
He sure is. He's locked in.
Mox charges in, Copeland. Now the roll-up, 1, 2. Oh, but Moxley there with the cutter. Cope goes down.
Cope did a great job of luring him in that time, Taz. But Moxley does a lot of talking to himself, doesn't he?
And full amount of mind games, yeah. And you got to wonder what his opponent hears and what Mox wants them to hear.
You see,
cut the cord.
Ops in the house. We saw him earlier.
Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe looking on. A very formidable trio, and worth mentioning, the AEW World Trios Championship currently in possession of the Death Riders, Pac, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli. But Copeland, now Impaler by Copeland.
Tough landing there.
But Cope unable to capitalize on that, unable to build more momentum.
Which tells me that Cope is a lot more hurt than we probably would like to know.
I think you're right, Jim. I mean, that's definitely probably the case. I think you nailed it, man. It's tough to tell, right, guys? Try to hide how much pain they're in sometimes, but sometimes when you're dinged up that bad, like you can see his offense, Cope's offense, there's nothing there.
Ineffectual shots to the chest.
Wouldn't break an egg, I don't think. They say that as a defiance.
Oh, but Copeland.
That's a lunge, and it worked. Desperate lunge.
That is desperate. You're right, Shivani. Definitely desperate.
That is a make or break lariat. If Copeland misses that, he exposes himself. He exposes his back to Jon Moxley, and that could be the end of the match.
That definitely could be.
But now Moxley struggling to his feet. Copeland likewise struggling as well. Moxley flattened out. Cope stringing together his first offensive combination of the last few moments.
There he goes.
Lariat's in quick succession. He's building something here.
Momentum is on the side here, possibly, of Cope. Oh.
Cope drives him down, pinning predicament.
And let's not forget the championship is on the line here. Our main event tonight. And man, what an act these guys got to follow.
Cope now placing Moxley on the top rope.
Been a heck of a second win for Cope here, guys, to be able to come back from what he had taken.
Yeah, it's how badly, I think, Tony, it indicates just how badly that Cope wants to win this match.
Yes.
To get to the top of the mountain for the first time in AEW.
Man, I didn't think that tippy top rope superplex was going to get done by Cope, but he did.
And you see Copeland, though, he was clutching the back of the neck. Now the cover's made. 2. And Moxley kicking out. Cope only had the arm draped on Moxley. Oh, wait a second, Moxley.
Double wrist lock there. He's got a double wrist lock. There's that superplex.
You see the impact, but inside the ring, Cope.
He had a double wrist lock. Transition switch by Cope.
He's got Moxley locked up, and you see Cope. He's moving his hip. He's trying to maneuver Moxley away from the ropes.
Well, you could pull your opponent when your arm is trapped between his legs, like Mox is.
Tony Moxley, he's in deep here.
Yeah, but he took the left arm and moved himself to the rope. Excalibur.
He's out of bounds. He gets a break.
Smart. And you use that bottom rope as an ally.
And that grindhouse, Moxley, he was unable to defend against it, so he just elected for the escape.
Cope looks so disoriented, uncomfortable.
Yeah, he staggers his feet, JR. You're right.
As Cope the spear through the ropes, Moxley crashing to the floor.
Can't be good for either man.
It's deep in a match, landing like that, right on the outside is rough.
These guys are at a point of the match where they're both willing to take unnecessary chances to get that one big move in, that one big piece of offense in. They're both looking for it.
But again, JR, Cope wrestling this match with an air of desperation. Taking uncharacteristic risks, but
Oh, man.
Moxley reversing Cope into the steps.
And it moved the steps, the force of that.
It moved some body parts as well.
It sure did.
Now I'm gonna break his neck. I'm gonna break it now. He's going home in a wheelchair.
Well, you heard that. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yes, sir. Shows you how important a world title is to both these guys.
Peeling back the padding here.
It's getting terribly uncomfortable, to be honest with you, here ringside.
Exposing that unforgiving floor is the world champion, Jon Moxley. And of course, the referee. This match, at his discretion, he's given it leeway, but at some point, JR, the referee has a decision to make.
Exactly. And the safety is still the #1 concern. I know that may sound ridiculous at this stage of the night.
Oh, God, this is bad. Bad intentions by Mox coming up.
Moxley, nope.
A big old splat from the spine to the floor.
Hard particle board.
Unprotected. That is rough. Nothing happening there.
And Moxley up to his feet, but Copeland. Oh, the spear Moxley counters with the knee to the face. And the stomp, Cope driven face first into the floor here in Los Angeles.
Well, Cope was a tad overzealous, and Mox made him pay heavy.
Moxley grinning at Jim Ross.
It's crazy.
It's always been a little crazy.
I don't feel comfortable here, to be honest with you guys.
Like the cat that caught the canary, Moxley believes he has the match in hand.
Don't worry, Jim. Shivani's got your back.
I'll jump right in front of you, Jim.
Yeah, right.
As Cope driven face first into the uncovered floor here. Moxley.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hooks the leg. Two and
Smart little things, shooting a half Nelson to get Cope to his back quicker. Smart by the champ.
Here we go
cross
again.
faces again across the nose.
yeah, Taz. Oh, wait a second. Now Moxley.
Bulldog choke.
Yeah, the Bulldog. Cope, though, doing a good job of sliding his hip underneath him.
That's smart.
Not allowing himself to get flattened on his stomach.
You can't stay in that Bulldog long on the mat because the guy will drive you to just getting tapped out quickly. Oh!
Damn! The pile driver, Moxley's been searching for it. He finds it, and Cope, though, kicks out.
Again, going back to this rear choke, if you notice how kind of defenseless Excalibur Cope is, he's not putting his fingers in between the crook of the arm across his neck by Cope. By Mox.
Now the Bulldog, Cope flattened out on his stomach.
Now his hand is there to prevent a choke out, but he's trying to push the elbow up.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, it's hard.
The vice-like grip around the head and neck of the challenger, Cope.
When you're in a choke, you use your hands to defense to somehow just pull some pressure off to prevent getting that choke out if you're the guy who's getting the hold put on you.
And Tez, you mentioned the tap out, but the Cope going to sleep is a very real possibility. I think back to when Brody Lee challenged Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship during Moxley's first reign.
Oh boy, this is bad, Excalibur. He's going, dude.
Cope is going out right before our eyes. Moxley wrenching back.
And it may be that may be something good. It may be to get it over with.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, this match has been nothing but a bunch of escapes by Cope so far. Moxley just hovered over him all night.
God, man, that is
Cope, though, look at that.
He's fighting.
Knuckling up. Making the lunge, making the reach for the ropes. Oh, no.
Fingertips away from a break.
And you see the eyes of Cope growing more and more distant. But he makes it to the ropes.
A lot of heart right there, a lot of heart.
I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse.
Full mount right now. But you got to break that hold. This is, you know.
His hands in the rope. You break the hole with his hands in the rope. What are you going to do?
Moxley needs to be careful here.
Cost him a few bucks.
Rinsberg showed a lot of balls.
He's got to do his job, as you know. That's what you got to do, Jim. You know that.
And JR, for the referee, for the official in these main event situations, so much riding on this match.
Yeah. Without question.
Yeah. See, Moxley can hit an official, get disqualified. He does not care. He is now in injury mode right now. That's all he's in. Put out Cope.
Where you going, John? Where you going, John? Come over here.
Remsburg's all over.
Oh, wait a second, Cope. The roll up.
Oh, turn around, Price.
Turn around. Oh, God. Lower back. What a spear.
The spear delivered and a paradigm shift.
Now we got no ref. And that ain't comfortable for anyone involved.
Yeah, Moxley's free to maim Cope to his heart's content, JR.
And that is scary.
Yeah, referee Remsburg is definitely out of the picture here, literally.
Remsburg got carried away there, I thought, just a little bit.
Well, he was trying to get that chair out of the ring. He's
Trying to get as far away from the ring as possible,
Correct,
out of the range of John Moxley.
I understand that, but he doesn't need to engage in much dialogue.
Well, we're talking about the main event of one of our biggest pay-per-views of the year.
I understand.
Two of the great champions ever wrestling at the end of what has been a phenomenal night. You can understand Remsburg
Oh, wait a second,
being
Moxley
excited.
leaving the ring. And
what?
it's John Moxley without guardrails. A John Moxley
Two chairs.
unrestrained.
Two.
Moxley
Oh, you know what this is about.
maybe thinking about how the other members of the Death Riders were taken out.
That's exactly right, Excalibur.
Systematically eliminated by Cope.
He can do whatever he wants right now. There's no referee involved here at all.
Man, you're talking about a dark cloud
Oh, God.
hanging over the ring right
This
now.
is it, the end of the night right here.
This is the end of Cope's career.
Yep, right about now.
Oh, Cope!
Chair in the face. Well, at least buy some time.
Cope saved himself.
Yeah, the up kick. If anybody knows how to counter that, how to escape that, it's Cope. But
Yeah.
will it be enough?
Well, Mox was aiming with the chair. Cope turned it around.
Moxley, understandably dazed. And nope, escapes out for another paradigm shift. Cope swinging a miss. And both men, same idea. Both men go down.
Both men are looking for something. Both men looking for something out of desperation.
Very impactful double clothesline. Two big dudes right there. Oh, wait a minute.
A second, there's
What's the booze about?
a murmur coming through the crowd.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta.
But Yuta, the man that Copeland showed an abundance of respect for this past Wednesday night.
Extended
the
the
man
hand.
that John Moxley showed zero respect for.
Yeah.
And then last we saw, Mox was yelling at Yuta, get back here, and whatnot, paraphrasing.
Yeah,
and Yuta
and-
kept walking.
Yeah, Yuta just walked away from Moxley. Yeah.
He's a complex young man.
Wait a second, Yuta.
And conflicted too, apparently.
Look at this.
It's gonna nail Mox, I think.
Nope.
Oh, the psycho knee!
Brother.
And no referee in sight.
Yuta is completely brainwashed by John Moxley.
There's no doubt about that. It's almost like a hostage situation.
It's a good way of putting it, Tony.
It's Stockholm Syndrome is what it is. Yuta identifying with his captor, John Moxley. Yuta is capable of so much more than this, than to beat John Moxley's lackey.
Well, Mox ordered Yuta to go out and grab again, which we assume the world title's in that briefcase. Oh, wait, what? That's Jay White.
Jay White! The switchblade!
He said he was going to be here to watch Cope's back. And he's here.
And he's doing exactly that. The briefcase.
Did you hear that?
Bad news, friendly fire.
Good gosh. Yuta now and catching Jay White here. Wow.
This is coming chaotic and unhinged.
A massive miscalculation by Jay White. And as the realization set in, Wheeler Yuta seizing on the opportunity. Moxley now.
That's it.
Moxley making the cover.
Gotta be it, and the ref's back in.
1, 2.
It's over.
Whoa! Hell no!
Moxley can't believe it either. This match continues for the AEW World Title.
Cope digging deep, kicking out, but John Moxley still with the advantage.
Cope was obliterated by that belt or that briefcase, whatever you want to call it.
Moxley. Oh, spear! Cope with the spear! 1, 2, got him! Oh, no!
A half a count away from becoming the champion.
Wow.
A half a count away.
Mox was jaw-jacking with the referee. And, man, every opportunist was Copeland.
This is more than a match. It's a freaking struggle.
Gut-wrenching, so what this is.
Cope to his feet. The spear on Moxley. A second spear!
Oh, man.
But can Cope follow up?
He is
Body on
locked in.
body.
I'm telling you, he's coming for another.
Look at the face of Cope. Like a man possessed.
A third spear! Do we have a new champion crowned? 2. Christian Cage! Oh! Is he cashing it? There's when Christian's cashing in. He's signing, he's executing the contract. And now of all moments.
He's smart. That works. Very smart of Christian.
My God, what are we
Ladies and
seeing
gentlemen,
here?
Christian Cage has signed his contract, now officially making this a three-way match for the World Championship.
That means no disqualification in a three-way.
He's fresh. These other two guys are not.
Christian, the spear on Cope. 1, 2, champion!
Christian's pissed because he knows that was the key opportunity.
But Christian now looking for the kill switch.
His former best friend.
After all Cope has endured. Christian, 1, 2, no Moxley! Moxley the Bulldog! Christian trapped in the grips of Moxley.
Oh my God, he's gonna get choked out.
Look at this. Christian, he's coming at Cope. Oh, Moxley!
Oh my God, that would have been a cheap one.
You're not kidding. He had Cope covered.
It was smart though while you're getting choked out.
And look at the face of Christian Cage. It's turning purple inside the grip of the world champion Moxley.
My God, what a story we're seeing unfold here.
It's amazing.
Christian, he's reaching for Cope. He's
done.
out! He's out!
Holy cow, are you kidding?
John Moxley wins it.
And still, AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
And that backfired big time for Christian. Holy crap.
It didn't help Cope either.
Christian Cage has held out to that contract since London, since last August. He executed it now.
For naught.
For not is right.
He picked his moment, but the moment once again belongs to the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
And I thought the opportunity, the timing of what Christian did to cash that thing, sign it in, I thought that worked. I thought that was smart, but when he hit Cope with that spear, it wasn't enough. And next thing you know, boom, you're caught in a choke. Somehow, some way, man, Mox leaves the City of Angels with that title.
You know, Taps, Mox may have actually come into this thing as a slight underdog. Could be looked at it that way.
Could be.
Well, Christian Cage, the animosity between him and Copeland, so legendary. I think Christian was looking at this not only as an opportunity to become AEW World Champion, Taz, but to do so by defeating, by humiliating his former friend, Cope.
Absolutely, I think you're right. Wow, what a turn of events.
John Moxley, by the skin of his teeth, remains AEW World Champion.
What a turn of events is right. What a night we have all experienced. A night that none of us will soon forget.
Well, we head to Fresno on Wednesday for Dynamite. We head to Vegas on Saturday for Collision. We'll see what the fallout of all this is.
And oh man, I'm telling you, this guy right here, Mox, He dodged the bullet, boys. I promise you.
You're right.
Jon Moxley, and still the AEW World Champion. And there you see, whoa, Prince Nana.
Well,
Swerve
is the number one contender.
Earlier tonight, Swerve Strickland was crowned the number one contender for the AEW World Championship. And Nana there to remind Moxley who is waiting for him next. Oh, wait a second. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Swerve! Perched! And Swerve! The stop on Moxley! What the hell?
Swerve ain't playing around, guys.
Swerve's house. He's got the lease. He's got the will. He's got the mortgage. It's Swerve's house. And what will that mean down the road?
I'm gonna be the next world champion.
A declarative statement by Swerve Strickland. This is my house, said Swerve Strickland. Can he take control of AEW?
When we knew this would be a street fight between these two, we thought it's going to be wild. It is absolutely wild.
Tony, you're right. This is what it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be violent, wild, and nuts. Street Fight Jones, baby. Let's go.
As we have seen the champion, Jon Moxley, repeatedly attack the neck, the spine of the challenger, Adam Copeland. As we mentioned, Cope thought his career was over due to the extensive damage done to his neck. He's gotten a second lease on his professional wrestling life, but Jon Moxley seems intent on ending it here.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Shivani, I'm not too sure. There's no way, I should say, that Cope's neck is anywhere near 100% at this moment. No way.
That lease that Excalibur talked about may be up.
Uh-oh. Look at this, guys. Oh, man, don't do this. Mox, don't do this. Holy cow.
He's not worried about winning the match right now.
Look at the angle of Cope's neck. Oh, my God.
Moxley.
Oh,
He's thinking coming off the top?
Look at the angle of his
I know.
His face is on the seat of the chair while it's not flat.
Oh, God.
Moxley looking to inflict maximum damage, catastrophic damage, but no,
thank
Cope
God.
is up. Chair into the face of Moxley.
Saved himself right there, did Copeland.
Yeah, that would have broken his neck. No doubt with that angle.
You're not kidding, especially with the history of the neck injuries, as Excalibur pointed out.
And Mox stunned on the top rope. He's seated on the ring post, but Cope now taking a page out of Moxley's book, digging those fingernails into the flesh of the champion.
And that hurts like the dickens.
A Dickensian back rake by the Rated R Superstar, and a superplex for good measure.
Pushing off hard with those legs, Taz. Got extra power on that.
Two big dudes right there coming off the top like that. Man, that was a tough landing from both guys.
You see Prince Nana flying solo here tonight, Tony, after Swerve Strickland was attacked by Jon Moxley this past Saturday at Collision.
Right. Stomp the head, the ear.
Remember Swerve, he's got that shot at Dynasty for the AEW World Championship. Will he be facing Jon Moxley, or will he be facing Adam Copeland? Increasingly, it looks like Moxley, but don't count Cope out yet.
No, don't count him out, but you can definitely say that whoever wins this is going to be bruised and battered coming up at Dynasty on April 6th.
Just 2.5 weeks away. Leocor Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, live on pay-per-view and on Prime Video as Cope and Mox. The striking exchange now. Mox changes levels. Ooh. Driving knee strikes. Moxley swinging on Miz. Cope. And clothesline the second. Moxley back up to his feet. Back down again 3 times in a row.
Great speed built up quickly by Cope. Oh!
And Cope building momentum here. Moxley stunned. Cope on the assault.
And he's looking for something. He looked around, and now he's going to roll out.
Uh-oh. Cope pulling up that ring skirt, looking for something under. Oh, Spike coming out from under the ring. Cope. I said Moxley was looking to inflict maximum punishment. Now, potentially Cope's turn.
That's something out of a horror movie.
Oh, wait a second. Moxley, the cutter.
Big impact right there by the champion on the challenger.
And Taz Moxley, he desperately needed that.
Sure thing.
Yeah, because he would have had Spike sticking to the side of his head or in his back right now.
But again, it was smart attack right back towards the neck by the champion on Cope.
And what's he talking to the referee
John
about?
Moxley barking at referee Paul Turner, who I think thus far has done a tremendous job under very difficult circumstances, to say the least.
Absolutely. What a great referee he is.
Got one table set up out here ready in front of our desk. And now Mox sliding this other table in. Again, all legal. Street fight. Just go nuts.
The only thing Paul Turner can do is try to appeal to their senses, but he's not going to do that in a match like this.
I think these two men are far beyond being talked into common sense.
Yeah, he's setting that table up kind of like a ramp in the corner. They're clumsy. These tables, this furniture, it's clumsy, but it's effective when used properly.
Oh, he's got spikes.
Yeah, Cope. Well, Mox is setting up that table.
Oh, my God.
God, no.
Oh, into the midsection of Moxley.
Look at the eyes. Look at the face of Cope.
Oh, no, watch out.
Oh, good God. And he's positioned.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me.
Stuck in his back.
Pull it out of his back. Look at that. Pull that friggin' thing out of his back. Holy smokes.
I've seen it all now.
He needs a tetanus shot stat. It's disgusting.
God, the skin is getting pulled out of his friggin' back. That match, Cope and Christian in Toronto, the I Quit match. Remember, it was Spike that forced Christian Cage to utter those words.
My God, this is wicked.
Paul Turner, pull it out of his back, Paul, for crying out loud.
Just pull it out of his back.
Wait a second, Wheeler Yuta! Double psycho knee!
Yuta, pull it out of his back, for God's sake.
Oh, thank God.
It's a street fight. It's anything goes. And look at you. Oh, my.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, no, this is gnarly.
This is disgusting. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, this is...
Guys, we have seen it all now.
Man, I'll tell you, I've seen some stuff like this in my career. This might be a first.
Oh, finally.
Oh my God,
finally,
he pulled it
but...
out.
Oh, wait a second. Cope, he's got Yuta right in front of our announce desk. And...
Thanks for coming, Yuta.
Anybody deserve being thrown to a table? It was Wheeler freaking Yuta.
Oh, wait a second. Claudio Castagnoli, where did he come from?
Big man came out of nowhere. Pack two. The rest of the Death Riders.
The other members of the Trios champions, the Death Riders. Cope had them neutralized ahead of Revolution, but now they are back. If I had to guess, they are out for blood.
Yeah, you know what? They're not only here to help Moxley, they are here for retribution for what Cope did to them.
And remember, this is a street fight. It's anything goes.
It's all legal.
As Castagnoli and Pac just wearing out the challenger.
Now they're...
Oh, wait a second. Claudio going after the chair at ringside. Pac. This is how Cope neutralized on those concertos.
That's right. That's a good call, Excalibur. And now you see that that Pac is holding down Cope, who has absolutely no...
Wait a second. Wait.
FTR!
The reinforcements. Dax and Cash. FTR. That's Claudio Castagnoli, who's riven into our announce desk. Let's move a foot back and a DDT on the bastard.
It was a wicked shot there. Really hit his head.
And look, what a pile driver. Pile driver on Moxley by Dax Harwood. Dax and Pac spilling the outside. This This match has come completely unglued.
Yeah, but FTR's neutralized the outside interference. It's Cope's chance right now.
Yeah, he's lining up the champion.
Moxley in line for a spear.
Covering, we got a new champion.
I think you're right, Shivani. Because after what Mox has been through, he's dead meat.
Moxley, his back, his flesh perforated by Spike. The spear delivered by Cope. Is this the end of Jon Moxley's reign as AEW World Champion?
I think so.
Here we go.
He can't even lay flat. His body's like rigor mortis.
Cope, 1, 2, no! Marina Shafir! Shafir!
Also part of the death of
Wait a second, Nightingale!
Again, all legal. Street fight rules. Boom!
Oh, yeah! Willow wiping out Marina Shafir, coming to the aid of Cope.
Get knocked on the ass by someone wearing a sweater. That's a rough night.
As Willow the cannonball!
God, I love AEW wrestling. This is unbelievable.
Wait a minute! Spear! That's Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne.
For the patriarchy here.
Doing Christian Cage's dirty work here tonight. I'm sure Christian feels wronged about what happened at Revolution, but he was the one that tried to sneak in the back door.
Yeah, shoot the half here, Mox. You got the win. He's got the half in. Turn him.
Moxley the cover. 2. And now Cope in this one, but Moxley, the Bulldog is cinched in, and it is in tight.
So smart. No wasted motion by Mox. Kicked out. Boom. He grabs that Bulldog.
Then Cope goes out.
The winner of this match and still All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley.
It wasn't a winner, guys. It was a survivor.
Yeah. Showing his agility. And now coming through Tijeras, takes down the champion. Moxley sent to the floor. Swerve in pursuit. Swerve just coming down hard with that kick.
Yeah, great speed to get to the point of attack that time. He didn't waste any motion at all to get there. Dick Swerve.
Yeah, Strickland's got a lot of experience in this sport, as does Mox. So you're witnessing two guys that know what the hell they're doing. That's why they're battling for the biggest prize in the game, AEW World Championship.
Moxley sent hard at that ringside barricade. And now Swerve Strickland.
Time to get some more money. 4.
Prince Nana.
Prince Nana loves the money. He does.
All things being equal, I'd much rather have Marina Shafir in my corner, but I digress.
Right, watch out.
They're right here, guys.
Jon Moxley and Swerve Strickland coming near our announce desk, much to our panic.
You speak for yourself. What's Strickland up to here?
Yes! Oh my God! What a shot! Yeah, Moxley a slugging elbow strike and Swerve on the way down. I think his leg may have gotten slightly hung up in the ropes. That's a great way to tear a ligament on Swerve Strickland.
Then he got stepped on by Marina walking by here.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Definitely pulling the knee out that way.
Moxley over to pick up the pieces here.
That's the opening that Mox wants and needs.
Yeah, right.
Oh, now Swerve. Oh, God. His head being driven into the diamond plate of those steel ring steps.
Like a cheese grater, man.
That's Moxley. He thinks he's on the streets of Cincinnati.
Swerve the hip, the side body going into those steps. Moxley into the ring, but I think we need to break the count now. Arguing with Paul Turner, Marina Shafir, the cheap shot on the outside.
Well, she has been one of the greatest cheap shot runners we've seen in a long time.
I think she's frustrations.
An opportunist. Let's say that's a nicer way to say it.
Frustrations on behalf of Moxley and Shafir still evident from what went down this past Wednesday, Tony.
Right.
And Swerve and Willow Nightingale picked up a win.
Sure.
Damn, is she crazy or something?
But now Moxley
just driving that forearm right across. It looks like he's shaking.
And now headbutts.
Trying to open him up.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah. He's going right at that forehead.
Got a swollen right eye. His Swerve, that keeps up. It's not a bad strategy, right?
Shut his eye if you
Right.
absolutely. I mean, Strickland would do the same thing if he had the opportunity. There's no doubt.
Moxley sending Swerve out to the floor in front of our announce desk.
Double axe handle right across the spine.
Here we go.
Shit. Well, I'm still on here. I believe the other guys aren't. Mox right now is just trying to wear out.
So Excalibur went down. You okay, buddy? As John Moxley's right in Excalibur's seat.
Just crushing the face right there of Strickland.
Hurting, man. Oh, brother.
Man, shake it.
Stay right where you are, brother.
Strickland is Strickland of a monitor here, but he's bleeding right now. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's from those shots, Taz, we saw earlier. And my God, Moxley's grabbing the freaking.
There's a
Diamond
steps.
played steps.
Yeah, Mox has got some. I'm sorry, Strickland's got some blood going on that head there. That's
Jesus.
back. That's
Good
it.
God.
Every time Moxley's around, he might catch a stray.
Okay, Hobbs. You all right?
Yeah.
All right. God almighty. Moxley's nuts.
Ripping apart the face, biting the head.
Yeah, he's out of control here now.
He's wild man. He's trying to defend that world championship he's got. That's the issue. He's desperate.
He is taking those steps. He has dragged those steps out from the ring post. And just laying out the head of Swerve.
Yeah, lacerated by this full-on assault by John Moxley. And
That's barbaric. Kind of borderline disgusting, but this is Moxley he's not playing nice.
No. And Swerve Strickland knew this going in. I mean, everybody knew this.
Swerve now trying to roll. He's trying to get the ring, but yeah,
He's trying to get away.
You know,
oh, look at Moxley. Now he breaks the count. Yeah, he's satisfied, ref? Yeah, sure.
the video before the match, Swerve said, I'm the most dangerous man, not only because of what I can dish out, but what I will take. The lengths I will go, and we're seeing it right now.
The referee will definitely be lenient, obviously, with countouts just for the world title.
You know, the referee's discretion is important, but even that has its limits.
Oh, God. Oh, man, Strickland's in a lot of trouble here.
This is how he...
God almighty.
That's what he did to Willow Nightingale Wednesday night. It wasn't on the steps, but now...
What he did to Willow Nightingale should tell you all you need to know about John Moxley. God almighty.
He's a super dangerous man, the world champion, because he does not want to lose that title. He'll do anything he can to hold on to it.
You saw Swerve blinking those eyes rapidly. He's trying to keep the blood from blinding him. As Paul Turner up to now 9.
Gotta get in there, Strickland.
Just makes the dive and under the bottom rope to beat the count, but I think the damage has been done at this point.
He's got to go in the cage here with the Lion.
He just flopped himself at the ring, man.
You're going right into harm's way, obviously. Oh, God.
Stalling pile driver
That might be it.
by the champion. The cover's been made. 2. Swerve kicking out, but not a lot on that kick out.
Look at that hematoma, that big lump on the right. I think it was the right side of his head.
You know, I don't think John Moxley minded that kick up by Swerve. I think he wants to damage him more. I think he wants to torture him.
He's fixing to do that right now.
Oh, good God. What's he doing now?
He's putting his knuckle.
Yeah, that knuckle up. He's targeting the wound. It's on the eyebrows. Swerve Strickland.
What the hell is going on?
Biting.
Definitely disgusting.
Yeah, John Moxley is another level.
And the head scissor was at the legs tied up. I'm sorry, head scissor.
He's got the...
Yeah, look at there it is.
He goes from that just being a barbarian to going to some good technical wrestling. You know, that's kind of what the champion's about. Unpredictability, desperation, violence.
Yeah, I mean, Tez, we knew this one wouldn't be for the faint of heart. John Moxley giving everybody what they expected here.
Beating the hell out of Strickland right here.
Just a round kick to the chest, maybe with the toe of the boot. Those thick-soled combat boots, too.
Yeah, they're far from wrestling boots. When you see Strickland's eyes, he's far from gone. He's still awake here.
That's like he said, it's what I'll take.
Moxley turns Swerve inside out.
Come on, boss.
Look at this Moxley showing his utter contempt for the audience here in Philadelphia.
Absolutely. He
There's
did
a
that
contempt
walking
for
in.
Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. He did that walking in and screaming, this is not Swerve's house. Look at him just jawing this. He's enjoying this, man. Intimidating. He's feeling good.
And again, biting at the wounded intestine. I mean, it's impossible to guess at the mindset of John Moxley. This is a case of Swerve Strickland calling himself the most dangerous man in AEW. Moxley saying, yeah, you think so?
He's eating his blows right now from the challenge at all. You kind of heard what the champ said. You got to hit me harder than that. Hit harder than that.
Thunderous shot, buckling the knees of the champion.
He answered it, didn't he?
And Mox likes it. He likes that. Yeah.
See, yeah. That's what I was wanting.
It's a free adjustment.
Now we hear the chant of Swerve's ass.
Moxley inviting the contact from the challenger.
Guys are bringing those forearm shivers. Old school like Bill Berge from the Philadelphia Eagles. Those that remember. Great linebacker.
Oh! Ricochet turning the corner. That open-handed.
Yeah, that staggered Moxley.
And boots.
He's getting that momentum. The challenge is getting that momentum.
Oh! But the momentum just hit a roadblock.
Ran right into it.
Moxley transition into the Kimura.
He sure did. Kimura, double wrist lock. That double wrist lock takedown is what he did in Mox. And that's a straight Kimura or double wrist lock right there. And it is a brutal hold.
But Swerve trying to bring his arm around the corner, but in doing so now puts him in self-jeopardy. The Juji Gatame.
Yeah, transition from the double wrist lock to the Juji. You gotta grab your own hand if you can, Strickland. He's trying to break it with his foot, though. Don't extend that bicep or you're done.
Yeah, Swerve doing a good job of rolling into Moxley. But now putting himself a triangle sleeper.
There you go.
Swerve peppering the body of Moxley with some shots, but
This hold will put you out quick.
yeah, what happens is Swerve's own bicep comes across his carotid artery. The legs of John Moxley have like a vice-like grip around the head. The blood leaves the brain, and you pass out.
It's a choke. It's a legal choke, but it's a choke.
You saw the crowd there. It's our first ever pay-per-view in Philadelphia, and what a night it is.
What power by Swerve Strickland!
And that was impressive. Mox is not a little dude. That was impressive. This deep in this thing, the punishment Strickland's taken, to have the power, the strength to do what he just did.
Yeah, I mean, not just the punishment he endured in the submission holds over the last few moments. I'm talking about everything he's been through in this entire match.
Now we're getting a little bit of slugging back and forth. Moxley slinks to a corner, guys. He's in trouble, maybe?
Might be. Yeah, Swerve landing shots unabated here on the champion. Moxley into the corner. Hip toss.
Yeah, and rolling through here, we've seen Strickland do this a lot. It's a patented deal from him.
Here we go.
Delayed on the vertical suplex, but Swerve slow to capitalize. Fatigue quickly becoming an issue for the challenger.
Wow, got a 2 count. Let's not forget it was 1 year ago at Dynasty. We were in St. Louis. Swerve defeats Samoa Joe to become the world champion. Can the lightning strike twice at Dynasty? Can history repeat itself?
Oh, wait a second, Moxley. Now, into the grip, Swerve. Counters.
Got a pin.
Predicament.
Nice counter. Almost captured a steal and a pin there.
Swerve Laces through
Yes!
underneath. Backbreaker on the champion.
Whoa, wow.
Guys, I think it could happen. I think he can win it again. He just has to follow up with something here.
A Swerve rolling through, looking for flat. Oh, Moxley.
Whoa, Moxley.
Counters with the cutter.
Awesome counter. These are some of the reasons why that guy right there is the AEW World Champion.
Boy, he gets lustily booed, too, as he walks around.
Moxley thinking Death Rider here. Swerve counters, boot to the midsection. Oh, whoa. And Swerve could be thinking further breaker.
Yes.
Oh, my God. No. Moxley to his feet.
Yeah, trying to get that Bulldog choke. No.
Drags him over the top. The Bulldog is in. And it is in tight.
Yeah, and doing that inverted headlock takedown, which you don't see much. It's a move that Suzuki has made famous for those that know. Back in the day, he did anyway, but it makes the hold, the Bulldog choke, even tighter. That inverted headlock takedown.
The closest rope is to the near side, and that's where Swerve is going. Oh, was going.
And now the body lock. The scissors are in.
Yeah, this might be the end for the challenger. Strickland's going to get choked out here.
Swerve is fading and fading fast in the grip of Jon Moxley.
Moxley got his grip on Swerve's hair, too. Notice that?
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, just...
But now changes into an S grip, wrenches back further around the throat, around the carotid artery of Swerve Strickland.
Is it sometimes the harder you fight, the worse it is in something like this?
Sometimes it's, you got to fight, you move your body into your opponent, not away. If you move away, the choke gets tighter.
Gotcha. Swerve launches off that middle turnbuckle to get out of the grip, and now leaps up and flatlines Moxley.
Face first. Oof.
And Tony, you mentioned Dynasty last year where Swerve captured the AEW World Championship. Think back to December 13th, 2023, the inaugural Continental Classic. Swerve Strickland, his only loss coming in group stage to Jon Moxley, and Swerve avenges. No!
Come on!
Yeah, so that gives Swerve plenty of reason to want to win this match. No, Swerve may be getting a second win here. I'm not sure. He's back up.
Yes!
There it is.
Gonna get a new champ.
History's going to repeat itself.
Strickland, he's looking. Not sure why he's not going for the to try to get the victory. I don't know.
Maybe Swerve thinks it's going to take more than just one house call to put Moxley down.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, he's hurting too, guys. Look at that. All he could do to pull himself up.
Whose house?
There goes. No.
Second down, Moxley went for broke with the lariat and connected.
Swerve ran into a buzzsaw.
Wow. But was that everything that Swerve Strickland had left?
Boy, that knocked Moxley's loose.
Oh, and now Shafir into the ring, the briefcase.
Wait a minute here.
Well, a disqualification will keep the title on Jon Moxley.
Referee is trying to be lenient, but he's going to...
You know what, Tony? Frankly, the coward's way out.
That's exactly right. That's a great call.
Nana.
How about Nana?
Oh, that's called a promo. Oof.
She's not budging.
Oh, God.
And there goes Nana. Oh, I saw that one. All the way coming down to Mississippi.
And now Shafir.
Watch behind Shafir and watch behind.
A sidestep by Swerve.
Backfire City.
The boot. The paradigm shift.
Here it comes.
Moxley.
So close.
I thought he had it.
Me too, Taz. Damn. And so does Swerve.
Big momentum shift.
Fans are getting behind Swerve here.
Swerve. Perched on top, maybe thinking Swerve stomp, but no!
Oh, God.
Sent crashing to the floor.
That was a really bad landing the challenger just took.
It was a bad landing for the challenger, but it was maybe a championship-saving move by Jon Moxley.
place is packed, and they're going nuts. They hating on Moxley big time, man.
God.
What other implements of destruction? A ladder.
It's not your standard 6-footer either.
No, it's
a
not.
big boy.
Never heard a fan behind us call him a sick bastard. Yeah, you're right.
I thought he was talking to you.
Well, I don't know what. That would have been old sick bastard. But man, this is something else.
Sure what John's got in mind here, but it's definitely not good.
That ladder getting set up in front of those steel ring steps.
Go to the left. Excalibur, take one shot. Stand up and move to the left, sir, please. Because Strickland is in trouble here.
Standing up.
Strickland can't even get to his feet.
The Spanish announce team is over near us. This is nuts. This is dangerous.
Whose house is it now?
Whose house is it now, says Moxley.
Moxley with Swerve trying to crawl to his feet. The ladder raised.
He's got a front headlock on. Simply
Front choke, front face lock, whatever you want to call it.
referee is trying his best here, but man, this is, we can just feel something bad is going to happen.
I'm telling you, if somebody falls off that ladder and hits this announce table.
And Moxley, he looked over his shoulder. He wants to drive Swerve Strickland through that announce table. Oh, this is scary.
And there's only so much offensive you can do while you're up there. I mean, you have no place to get your footing.
And at what point does referee Paul Turner have to make a very difficult decision? When has Moxley gone too far
for a vertical suplex, like a superplex?
Swerve. Some shots to the body of Moxley.
That's out of the page of Mox. Just ripping the skin off the back.
The fingernails into the flesh.
Desperate.
Of the world champion.
Challenge is desperate. I don't blame him.
And now Swerve. The right hands.
He's fighting for his life. He's turning the tables.
As Moxley backing down the ladder. Wait a second. Swerve, no.
He's going to do it. No, you know what he's going to do.
Oh, no.
He's not doing the meteor, is it?
You heard that just explosion. Did you see grabbing that knee, head?
I'm going to take another look at it here. The Swerve, in trying to take out the champion, Taz, may have significantly damaged his own knee.
Yeah, well, as they say, you got to leave it out here sometimes, especially when you're going for the world title. So, wow, I don't even know how these two men are even moving.
I agree. Well, look, Swerve is just dragging himself towards the ring now.
As is Moxley. As Swerve limping, very obviously rolled out.
Yeah, a lot of
pain. Moxley now.
He's going to turn it out here.
Okay.
Moxley staggering around on his feet.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing. He's on his feet, Excalibur.
Moxley rolls into the ring, as does Swerve Strickland. And our main event for the AEW World Championship continues. Sharing a laugh.
I mean, what can they do to each other? It's so evenly matched.
Back and forth they go. Jeez.
Well, I would say we're going to be here all night, but we are.
Well, listen, I tell you what, they're standing everywhere. We got the greatest fans in the world. We're past what's left.
No one's left this arena.
No one's left. They've stayed with us the entire time. some of the greatest wrestling ever. You gotta love these AEW fans.
Those chops, Taz, those chops are coming up high by Swerve.
They are.
They're going to throw to Moxley.
They're going fast. And by the way, everybody watched our pay-per-view. We appreciate the love and watching this battle for the world title.
Absolutely. Fans on pay-per-view, fans here.
Oh, Moxley changes levels and goes after the injured knee of Swerve Strickland.
That's good, smart. That's some street fighting stuff right there. I like it.
As Marina Shafir sending the chair into the ring. Paul Turner didn't see it. As Moxley.
Oh, no.
100-mile-per-hour fastball over the plate.
Referee got lit up right there with that chair.
He never saw it coming, Paul did.
Oh, wait, Swerve. Got Moxley hooked.
Still grabbing at that knee.
Yes, he is no referee, though.
I don't know if Moxley's going up there anytime soon. Oh, who's that?
The fans are...
Oh, Hangman out of Page. We saw that tense standoff.
He's looking right at Swerve. Now he's looking back and forth.
He's thinking buckshot for her. Wait a minute.
Like we said.
Here comes the Death Riders.
We'll never know. As now Yuta, Claudio, and Pat descending on the ring.
No referee. Death Riders do the same stuff they do all the time. Just beat down after beat down.
Referee never saw one hitting. Paul Turner is out cold near this ring post over here. And all this takes place. And look at this. Oh, they're focusing on Hangman.
And Yuta, put Claudio into the path, the Berserker name. And now,
Hangman, turn the tail. Claudio, he grabbed that leg, snatched Hangman out here.
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
second option in the house.
Yes, sir, baby.
Samoa Joe cuts Yoshibara. And now Paul Roman hits another hook.
This is freaking crazy.
Oh, yeah. They're leveling the playing field now.
And we will never know if Hangman Adam Page is going to go after Swerve or go after Moxley. But I think the Death Riders made the decision for him.
Oh, man, what a shot.
I think Hangman didn't know what to do. He looked both ways.
But now Swerve with the champion down and potentially out.
Oh, you can feel these people in the house. They feel it. We're going to crown a new champ.
They've been with us the entire way, and now they're all standing.
Swerve ascends to the top.
Bring it.
Stop!
We need a referee.
But Swerve, he can't make the cover.
It don't even matter yet. There's no ref. We need a ref. Strickland's grabbing his knee.
Fans, we apologize. I mean,
It is pitch black.
yeah, it is. In the middle of all of this. Wait a minute. It's the freaking Bucks. Young Bucks.
Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. And he trigger on Swerve.
Wow.
Where did they come from?
No referee. No disqual. Nothing.
What the hell are we watching?
Swerve Strickland had this match won. And the Bucks handed it to Moxley. On a silver platter.
It's been almost 6 months since we've seen Mick and Nick.
Still AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Resort to this.
Things got a little bit crowded ringside. We see members of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli. There's Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs, who came out to even the sides. It's Joe, the challenger, with the champ stagger.
Yeah, this pull for pull thing is not really working in the champion's favor. The challenger is bringing it.
The blood is flowing from the head of the AEW World Champion, and now Samoa Joe battering Moxley repeatedly, and Moxley could be on his last legs here.
And it was the challenger that drew the champion's blood. The champion resorting to the eyes.
Looked like he just waved off. Moxley saying, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done with this. That's what it looked like he did. He ain't going anywhere.
Oh! Atomic drop.
Old school.
Manhattan drop.
Now the high boot. And, what a senton. 1, 2, no.
That's a ton of weight, obviously landing on the champion. Takes all the air out of you.
Yeah, the oxygen being driven out of Moxley's lungs. That oxygen so crucial when he is leaking.
Look at him.
So much blood.
It's like he got shot in the face with a bazooka.
Got to make sure the blood doesn't get in the eyes. Joe already. Oh, planting the champion.
Power bomb, and Moxley kicks out Joe.
Transition.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again. The STF, Moxley in trouble in the center of the ring.
Great S-grip right there by Joe.
A hallmark of Samoa Joe. Classic Samoa Joe, and now wrenching in the crossface.
Moxley on the verge.
We're gonna get a new champion. We're gonna get a new champion.
I thought we were.
Moxley making a desperate crawl to the ropes to force the break.
And if it weren't for the ropes, we would have had a new champion there. But Mox, knowing the environment, knowing the stakes, knowing the danger.
As Moxley, the beleaguered world champion, at the mercy of Samoa Joe, who could be lining up Moxley for the muscle buster.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And just the perfect positioning here for the challenger to capture the champion's title.
Fighting though, the champion's fighting it off.
Moxley once again going for the eyes, and now biting. Biting the face of the challenger. And Moxley to the top, leaps over Samoa Joe. Joe still trying to clear his vision, feeling that thunderous lariat from Moxley.
Oh! The challenger absorbing everything the champion can dish out. But how long can he stay on his feet?
Joe returns fire, a boot to the jaw, and Moxley with the cutter. But Moxley slow to capitalize.
Joe's in trouble here.
Mox floats over the lateral press, 2, and Joe kicking out, and now
Trying for a Jujikatami here, but Joe keeping his hands clasped.
Joe trying to fend off the Jujikatami, the cross arm breaker. Joe attempting to roll inward to it, but Moxley doing a good job of keeping the challenger anchored to the mat.
Joe's got to be careful. That counter, his shoulders were to the mat. It's the champion, though, back.
The bulldog choke there.
Moxley, he's defended his championship with his bulldog choke numerous occasions, and Joe in serious trouble. He is fading.
It's tough. All of Moxley's weight is on the back of Joe's head and neck.
And Joe, he is fading Moxley. He was changing his grip, but now locked in the S grip. The hand drops once. The hand drops twice.
Joe.
No! For a third time, Joe is still in this fight.
The hips are up. Joe trying to emerge to a vertical base.
Joe to his feet sends Moxley into the ropes. Boot to the midsection by Moxley. The paradigm shift. Moxley, 1, 2, 3.
Thought he had him.
Moxley incensed. He thought he had defeated Samoa Joe, but Joe with some gas still left in the tank.
Well, if you're the champion, if you're Moxley, you're thinking that's my last bullet. I was going for the kill, and it didn't work.
So, John Moxley trying to get that adrenaline flowing once again, to try to urge himself onward. As Samoa Joe brought up to his feet, Moxley, he could be looking for that. No, Joe.
Oh.
He's underneath. Kikina clutch. Oh.
Excellent counter by Joe there.
Oh, wait a second.
And Claudio's ascending the cage. You go on the other side. Joe had to give it up. Willow.
Claudio, he fell off the cage into both Marina Shafir and Willow Nightingale, and now Powerhouse Hobbs chasing down Wheeler Yuta. And driven through the timekeeper's table. Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs have the world champions back.
And the Death Riders have been neutralized here at Beef Break with the World Championship in the balance.
Oh, wait. Who is that?
Can we get a shot?
Wait. Whoever that was, he passed Moxley the briefcase. Moxley cracked Joe with it.
Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Gabe Kidd influencing the AEW World Championship. He passed Moxley the briefcase. And look at Gabe Kidd. Powerhouse Hobbs. With Claudio Castagnoli. Powerhouse Hobbs barely flinched, but the low blow.
Had his back turned and Kidd got him, and now he's in trouble here.
And Joe had the Coquina clutch locked in. And then Gabe Kidd coming in support of the Death Riders of the World Champion, Jon Moxley.
And what does Gabe Kidd have to do with Moxley, with the Death Riders? This is, oh no, Willow! Marina Shafir sending Willow into the barricade. Powerhouse Hobbs has been neutralized, and Jon Moxley, with the assistance of Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling, has defended the AEW World Championship.
Wait a minute, look at this. The Bucks.
There they are, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson coming to celebrate the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. They've been trying to ingratiate themselves to Moxley and the Death Riders, thus far unsuccessfully.
And they look very smitten, very pleased with the results of tonight's.
A smug look on the face of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the founding fathers, in their words, of AEW.
Nicholas Jackson with the outstretched hand.
Matthew and Nicholas, not the only unexpected guests, as Kenny Omega. He is spoiling for a fight, and he is out of the ring. Omega and Cassidy in the air. Omega has cleared Yuta, has cleared Cassidy. Oh, but Kenny, he could be walking into a pitched battle here. Oh, Okada. Kazuchika Okada going to the body, the abdomen of Kenny Omega.
That life-saving surgery that is just months old. Okada delivering a shot right to the midsection.
And now delivering Omega to Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, to the Death Riders, to Gabe Kidd. Look at Matthew.
Well, he's got the control.
He's bringing the cage back down.
Well, they are EVPs, so they want to cage these guys in here and beat the hell out of them, I guess.
And look at this Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega. They're going to be locked inside this cage with the Death Riders, with the Young Bucks, with Gabe Kidd.
It's Speedball Mike Bailey fighting Kazuchika Okada off, but it's too late. Kenny Omega and Samoa Joe are trapped.
Kenny Omega, Samoa Joe, just the numbers completely against them. They're getting eaten alive as the EVP trigger delivered by Matthew and Nicholas.
And in the view of their once best friend, Kenny Omega, who is now, what is it, 6-on-1, 7-on-1?
And Mox, spikes Omega on the crown of his head.
And Nicholas Jackson nodding in approval.
Man, they're making a heavy statement here for sure.
This is uncalled for. This is terrible. This is unconscionable.
An abuse of power, taking advantage of the situation here.
Whose house?
It's Swerve is here.
How the hell is he going to get in? It's a cage, though. I don't...
Swerve Strickland.
Still outnumbered, though. I mean, I respect the fact Swerve's out, you know.
You're right, Taz. We're going to eat. No matter what, Swerve, I mean, he's walking into the lion's den. He's climbing into the lion's den. As Swerve to the top of the cage. And Swerve! That's one way to even the odds if you're Swerve Strickland. And look at this now, Matthew. He wants the cage to go up. He doesn't want to be locked in there with Swerve.
Look at it frantically. Matthew Jackson is pressing that button.
The Young Bucks, they've been antagonizing Swerve for weeks, and Swerve, he's a man that can only be pushed so far.
The EVP's pressing the escape hatch.